Oh, jeez. Hey there. Nice to see you. What's going on? How's everyone feeling?
Jeez, you guys.
That's the way we say hello.
Nice talking to you.
What's good night, everyone. What's the deal today? What's the story? How's everyone feeling? Everyone's good? Terry, you feeling good? You looking good? You smelling good? Everything's good?
Yeah, absolutely. Smelled myself earlier. Yeah.
You read a story earlier in the week. Can't get out of my head, Terry. The best way to get your think on in the morning, the best way to start thinking at your highest velocity in the morning is to have two things you brought up. Do you remember what those two things were, Terry? Do you remember your own damn stories?
I do. Dark chocolate.
Yes.
And cold meat.
Yes.
Oh. Lots of it.
Terry married right.
I did.
That's why she's such a thinker in the morning.
Oh, right.
Okay, and...
Is that what you had this morning?
Who, me?
Yeah, never yet. Because I know you're a big dark
that
chocolate
hard to come
fan.
by. Hey, you must think it grows on trees the way you're living, but for some of us, you can't just roll over and there it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
So I have a little bit more of a difficult time getting started, unlike some people that I work with very closely and I'm very friendly with, and I think you should not take that for granted, Terry.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yes. But doesn't mean that we don't want to continue the theme of the week, and that's taking calls early in the show this week like we have been doing. Mm-hmm. Maybe some people out there have had their dark chocolate and their cold meat. They're taking it down, and they are thinking like rocket scientists.
Maybe so.
I mean, that was the new interesting information that came out of that most modern study, that if you want to be on the top of your game as far as your best ability to think in the morning, it's cold meat and it's dark chocolate as your best ingredients to get your brain in high gear early in the day.
Correct.
Wow, all these people with their protein shakes and their who knows what was their thought and their coffee and this and that and all these ideas and myths and wives' tales on how to get that brain turbocharged early in the morning, and it was sitting there all the time.
Think what kind
staring at us with the one eye.
How smart of a thinker you'll be when your arteries clog up. Now, then you'll seem like a real thinker.
A little too much cold meat and dark chocolate?
Yeah, Jesus.
God.
A little too much saturated fat you're suggesting in this get your brain turbocharged early remedy? Is that what you're saying?
All kinds of fat, I think, is probably included with that. Yeah. Cold steak and chocolate, yes.
You know, I want to take calls early, but I'm not even looking. I'm looking at the call board. It looks like all the phones are down. Like there's not even those phone lines. Anyone hear me? Hello? The phone lines don't even have any juice to them, it looks like. So
not here.
We may... Your phones are working?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm in a different area tonight. I'm not seeing them. There they go.
Well, no, I mean that they are. They're lighting up.
I don't. They're not lighting up for me.
Uh-oh.
Somebody wants to thank you for the M&Ms.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we sent somebody M&Ms.
We sent
they want to
somebody
thank
M&Ms that one day with the little choices.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. I think we're just having a phone problem in this studio, but that's all right. We'll work on it. All right.
Okay.
And we'll come back. I just got to throw some. So what is it again? Cold chocolate and hot meat. Oh, geez.
Oh man.
Yeah. Some
dark meat. Chocolate.
Dark meat and cold chocolate down someone's throat around here. We'll come back and get things started right after these words. After these words.
The T-Man Show.
Extra broke the news of Jessica Simpson's romance with Tony Romo. A source close to Jessica tells us today she's very happily dating the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. But despite rampant speculation and even wedding rumors, are Jessica and Tony actually taking it slow? Yes. We're told she's currently in Nashville recording an album, while Tony's staying focused on football.
Taking it slow. Isn't that cute?
It
Because
is.
last year he got a little too caught up in his relationships and, me drop me snap and blew me season for me America's team.
Uh-oh.
So he's going to take it slow this year. So maybe they can win a playoff game and they won't want to beat them in town center, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
He did take a nosedive about this time last year.
This is around the time where everyone started figuring Tony Romo out. Everyone started catching on to just letting him sit back there, and he won't complete as many passes. Don't rush as many guys. They must have forgot that at the beginning of the season, or they didn't expect to see him back, so they didn't plan for him enough. But they strategized correctly, and he went into a late-season funk. And then on the game-winning field goal moment, Mr. Butterfingers had to go right through his hands. And Jay Simp didn't even want to be seen with him, not to mention even be considered his boyfriend or his girlfriend, Terry.
Right.
Depending on which role she feels like playing that night. So,
you don't wash the KY off your hands, that's what happens.
Whoa.
Yeah, even if there's just a trace of some residue there, yes, it can be a situation. Now, I'm not confirming that it was KY because he was having such a terrible late-season run with the Cowboys. There was talk that it was more solo juices on his hands, Terry, that had it slip through. But
it could be a combination,
Neither has been officially confirmed.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I have my situation down so well that I don't need any lube when I'm doing any kind of beating the patty whacker. But to each his own.
Yeah,
to each his own.
What is this, 8th grade?
I know just what I like, so I don't want up giving myself Indian burns or anything like that.
Wow.
All right, you want us to stop it, Terry? Then what do you have this morning?
Jeez.
What do you have on your plate? What do you have on your mind today as far as news, as far as stuff we need to know?
Well, it looks like Ashanti is the next female celebrity that's been caught performing without her panties on, her little undies.
Are these Hollywood stars, are these celebrities just doing this on purpose these days so they can see the picture of themselves without any underwears, without any situation going on? Are they just looking for a crotch shot of themselves? Have you not made it these days until there's a crotch shot of yourself out there, or what?
Seems like it, because I'm actually surprised that she would, be
You're not a grade A star until somebody snapped a picture of a glimpse of your cooch, or what?
Right, I guess so.
So you said Ashanti, right?
Yes, Ashanti. Mm-hmm.
Ashanti was performing, and you can see vagina.
Yeah.
Do we have that picture?
I believe we do.
No, I can't take phone calls. Well, I may have to take phone calls through you guys to start off this morning. So be prepared, because I you know me, I can't stay away from the phone lines.
No, I know.
If it's not for the phone lines, I have no interest in doing this program. The phone calls are what it's all about. I have had a no guest policy on this program. I had explained this to someone yesterday.
Really?
Who was asking me about why I turned down Will Smith for the show. I don't want Will Smith. I want John the drunk over Will Smith.
Right.
I want any caller who's got any kind of the dilemma in their life over Will Smith, who's going to... Nice guy, Will Smith, don't get me wrong. Great interview, I'm sure. But let Oprah interview him. He'll take his agenda there. I don't like people with an agenda on this program. I don't want people with something to sell on this program. I don't welcome Will Smith to the show so he can get all his plugs out. I'm not talking about his hair. I have to take phone calls, Terry. It's what I do.
I hear you.
It's what keeps me interested in the show. And if I'm not interested in the show, then how can I expect anyone else to be? I'll lose interest if I'm sitting there and throwing Will Smith up softballs.
Right. Like
you're supposed to do when you interview Will Smith. I can't do that. If I have these celebrities on, Terry, I don't want to single out Will Smith. I'm going to be mean to him.
Right.
And then they're going to, like the last one we had on, so many years back, we had a celebrity on. He walked out. Told me I was a terrible man.
Yeah.
And every day since then, I've gone on to prove it. But it doesn't mean I have to take these celebrities that Adam Sandler wants to come on. Fine. I love Adam Sandler. I don't want him on my show.
Right. No,
I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan. I'm a huge Will Smith fan. I go to see all Will Smith's movies. You think I want him in the studio? No.
Right.
So it's calls that make this show go for me, at least as far as I'm concerned, Terry. And this show is merely for my entertainment.
True.
This show is to amuse me. Anyone else who's simultaneously entertained or amused, it's merely by coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
So I do not want to start thinking that we're taking guests, but I definitely need my phone calls every morning, Terry. So if there's a day where the phone lines aren't working, it's like, well, see you later.
Okay.
I'll go play jacks or something.
That's
now, do we have the picture of Ashanti? Pasty's bringing it in right now.
Oh, yes, I told you he had it.
So you guys are already looking at it, is that right? You guys are staring at it, and I don't have my copy. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Should have it.
You should.
I have it now. Oh yeah, well, it's much more subtle than some of the others that we've seen recently.
But...
There's definitely cheeseburger there. There's no doubt about it.
Cheeseburger, nice.
Yes. Well, I mean that's what it looks like. This definitely, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It looks a little low though. I don't know. It's kind of fake to me.
She's got a little low PP.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She doesn't look right for some reason.
Doesn't look right.
No, she's just got a big vagina. She's got some pronounced folds in her vagina.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to use the most scientific of terms here, Terry.
I think you did.
Okay.
Yes. She's got some pronounced folds in her vagina that hang a little bit low, especially when she's giving the performance that she's giving. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, proceed with caution. But we will put this picture on the front page of the tmanshow.com in a matter of minutes. Can we do that this morning? Or am I asking too much of everyone today? I know it's Thursday.
Well, people take Thursday off normally.
Mm-hmm. But I want everyone to see what a low PP situation that Ashanti has here, Terry. I mean, she looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
No,
I think
she
looks
very beautiful, I think.
I don't know. It almost looks like she's performing at a high school... for the high school band here in this picture. I don't know where she's performing.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me where.
I thought it was a wedding.
It doesn't look like... Oh, maybe, yeah. It looks like
a wedding.
It looks like a wedding. It doesn't look like any kind of big venue situation.
Right.
No. So maybe, hey, weddings pay. These artists are being offered like hundreds of thousands of dollars to perform at rich people's weddings. So maybe a lot of them are starting to take that money. Why wouldn't you? You perform for 40 minutes, you get $300,000 from some millionaire, some billionaire, and you're on your way.
There you go.
Because it definitely doesn't look like this is any kind of arena.
Yeah.
This looks like the high school, where the high school play is done, or somebody's bar mitzvah or wedding, and somebody stepped up and gave Ashanti a big check, and she decided to give them their money's worth.
Yeah.
Yes.
And her agent probably could have got more money for her if he'd have known that she was going to do that.
It could have been a last-minute thing. Maybe this is part of the deal. Maybe this is why she got the $1 million for performing for a half hour. Part of the deal, this rich billionaire wanted Ashanti, loves her music, but also loves the look of her and wanted arranged a deal where she'd perform with no panties.
Ooh.
I don't know why I feel like the real picture's going to come out of... I don't know. It doesn't look right to me for some reason.
You think this is shopped?
I do, and I don't know why. It couldn't... I mean, it could very well be.
You think this may be an Ashanti photoshopped a moment?
I do.
Well, whoever did it, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really into it.
You let me know with a thumbs up, please, Pasty Dave, when this... Oh, it's already thumbs up. Wow.
Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, you may proceed with caution, but the picture that we're staring at of Ashanti with the cheeseburger, the low PP, with the exaggerated folds in the vaginal area is up and available to be viewed at thetmanshow.com. This is not what we subjected you to over the past few days of looking at Sarah Michelle Gellar. Who was it again? No, it's Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, it's Sarah Michelle Gellar, believe me. Eric Hall would be right in the world, Terry. Jennifer Love Hewitt. We have to apparently now, finally, thankfully, Jennifer Love Hewitt out there is going, oh, thank you. Phew. Thank you, Ashanti. Because I'm sure we took Jennifer Love Hewitt's picture down, because when you're going to display a picture on the front page, you got to make that the primary focus, and no other pictures can distract you. So I'm assuming they took the picture of J. Love Hugh down. And Ashanti and her situation is now there for you to enjoy. Mm-hmm. And enjoy you will.
Over and over.
Mm-hmm. Look what she's wearing here.
Yeah.
It's like she got a call on a Saturday. She was in bed. Someone, her agent said, hey, you just got offered $1 million to perform at some billionaire's son's bar mitzvah. He doesn't want you to wear panties, though. Come on, you got to be there in 10 minutes. That's what it looks like. Or maybe, hey, you got to be there in 10 minutes, and she forgot to put on panties. $1 million for a 30-minute set? She ran out the house.
Oops.
And bam! Came back home an hour later with $1 million.
And it was all
and not realizing someone took a crotch shot of her that is now making the rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Some 14-year-old with a camera phone.
Right.
14-year-old with a camera phone came through.
Good for him.
The older brother of the bar mitzvah boy was ready and waiting for her. That's how these things go down, Terry. I don't know if you know about all these private party offers that are being accepted out there by all these top flight artists. You've actually given us details on some.
Yeah.
Over the past, they've really come into into vogue about the past 2 years, that these top flight, especially music stars, some of them turn them down and a lot of them accept it. I think J-Lo just did a set at somebody's wedding or bar mitzvah for like $3 million.
Oh, there you go.
I thought NSYNC did it too for like $2.5 million or something for the whole band.
Not a bad deal.
No.
$500,000 each for a half-hour set.
Yeah.
And you get a lot of baby Knishes and pigs in the blanket chair.
Oh, I want it to go box.
That may be the best part of the deal. You know, they pass those around at all these nice high society functions.
Baby Knish.
Well, do we have Erica on the line? Is Erica there? I want to see if I can go to some of these phone calls. I understand I'm being passed notes here because I can't see the phone callers this morning until the technical glitch is fixed. I got an Erica, I got an Alex, I got a Rob. That's what I'm being told. So any one of those three or anyone else that's on the line, I got a list of people on the line here, but that's my top three. Who do I got?
It's not Erica, it's Iria.
Oh, Iria.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iria.
Iria?
Yeah,
This is Iria.
that is Iria.
What can I do for you, dude?
I just want to thank you for the M&Ms, Mr. Keyman. Sir.
Oh, I
Jeez.
remember him.
We showered him with M&Ms, Terry. We gave him a bathtub's worth of M&Ms. Is that right? What did we give you?
No, you only gave me 10-pack M&Ms, but I
10
would
pack?
like a bathtub full of M&Ms
Man,
if you want to give it to me.
Well, I'll tell you this. By the end of today's show, someone out there is going to win a bathtub's full of M&Ms.
Whoa, I'm in.
Now, how many packs of M&Ms are we talking about to fill a bathtub? When you fill a bathtub, you don't really fill it to the top or else you can't get in, right?
That's a good point.
You want the M&Ms spilling over the side? No. So you fill a bathtub.
If I'm in the bathtub, it's 4 packs.
Yes, well, it's depending on the body. But the average person, you fill it 3/4 of the way. Now, how many M&Ms? We're talking a lot of M&Ms, aren't we?
Yeah.
150 packs, probably.
Oh, wow. Erie is a M&M expert, and he, without hesitation, has thrown us out an estimate. He's saying 150 packs of M&Ms.
I wouldn't fill the bottom of it, barely.
Well, you see how Erie has... So you don't agree? You think Erie is just a rookie who doesn't know anything about food situations?
Yeah, you're going to have to go a lot more than that. For a bathtub?
Well, are they king-size packs?
Yeah.
Are they vending-size packs? What are we talking about as far as packs there, Erie?
We're talking about vending size.
Oh, no, you're going to need way more
I
than
think
that.
it may need a couple more than 150 packs of vending-size packs to fill a bathtub. Then, of course, it depends on the size of the bathtub. But your standard little bathtub that we're all bathing in most of our lives, I think you're looking at about 350 packs of M&Ms. That's what I'm saying.
There's probably a mathematical equation for it, but I'm not prepared to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm really not interested in that either. But I'm glad that you were happy with that, Erie. All right?
Thank you so much.
Yes. Take care, my friend.
All right.
There he goes. I didn't even give a topic, Terry. I was about to give a topic of what I want people to call about earlier this morning, but we've run into that little technical phone glitch, so maybe I'll hold off on that for a second.
Okay.
And allow everyone to just let the Ashanti picture sink in a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
All right?
Yes.
Wouldn't you love to sink in, Terry?
Oh, well.
Or maybe some of the other listeners would, more than you.
Probably.
I think you would love to sink in as well, but I certainly could put on the record that my vote is yes. I would allow myself to sink in, no doubt.
I'm sure.
The T-Man Show.
Stop calling me fat. Jennifer Love Hewitt is blasting back at vicious attacks on her body.
Goodness, would you please shut up about it already? Every day there's more audio on Jennifer Love Hewitt. I don't really think she wants them to stop calling her fat, because or else they're going to stop putting her name out there. She may be loving every second of this. This may have been a planned thing from the beginning. Why is she prolonging this the way she is? My God. Shut up already about your big bikini situation.
Stop calling me fat. Jennifer Love Hewitt is blasting back at vicious attacks on her body.
The beauty of this story is that Jennifer Love Hewitt in a bikini is just like the rest of us.
No. There are a lot of women in bikinis that look a hell of a lot better. All right? So that already is an inaccurate statement.
People.com's Michelle Beadle says J-Love is fed up with nasty internet attacks on her bikini body.
Women in Hollywood are finally saying enough is enough.
She's a gorgeous woman. She's got some curves.
Trainer to the stars, Jorge Cruz.
Yeah, they're saying enough is enough, Jennifer. We have to have an intervention with you. You are way too much weight to be wearing a two-piece. All right? That's not who you are anymore. Know who you are in this world. And that's all we ask. Don't you love a person who knows who they are, Terry?
I do.
Doesn't have this unrealistic, warped perception of themselves. No one likes a warped perception of someone who has a warped perception of themselves, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, that's where the story becomes a story. Because Jennifer Love Hewitt, the fact that she put on a bikini, has a warped perception of who she is today. Not yesterday, but today. Maybe not tomorrow, but today. And that's why she can't let it die.
Women in Hollywood are finally saying enough is enough.
She's a gorgeous woman. She's got some curves.
Trainer to the stars, Jorge Cruz says unrealistic expectations are to blame.
In Hollywood, we get this impression that everyone has to be perfect, and you can't be perfect every day.
Oh, we're not asking her to be perfect. We're asking her to be stop being so imperfect. But anyway, and if she is, that's fine. And she could blend in perfectly well with all the other women out there that have an imperfection somewhere in their body. I mean, who the hell has got a perfect body? I don't know really of anyone right now,
Right.
Terry, do you?
No.
So that's fine. But just know who you are, and she is a one-piece beachgoer as it stands right now. Not that the one piece is going to hide that cellulite, as I said numerous times yesterday, just so everyone's clear on that. But the one piece recognizes that in her head, she knows where she's at right now in life. That's all I'm asking. Know where you're at. Know who you are. And by her putting on a bikini, even though it was a grandma bikini, Terry, tells me she is hanging on to the dream and doesn't know where she is right now. She wants to crash into the workout room to such a degree that she never leaves for the next 3 months and gets her body back to the way it was.
Right.
Beautiful.
Right.
I don't think that's necessary. I think she looks fine. But just know where you are, please. Anyway, I am more than tired of talking about it. Apparently, Jennifer Love Hewitt isn't tired of hearing people talk about it, but I am over it.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Now it's time for her to get it out of her freaking head. What else is going on in the world, please?
Well, it seems as though Zac Efron is Teen Magazine. He's the top in Teen Magazine's list of the 50 hottest guys in Hollywood.
Stop calling me fat.
I don't think he's fat.
Zac Efron is the
He's
what
a
now?
hottie.
He's what? He's who? He's what?
Teen Magazine's
Ooh.
50 hottest guys in Hollywood.
50
They did a list.
hottest
Yeah,
guys.
he's
not
number one.
of any age range,
Nope.
just of all guys in Hollywood. He's the
Yes.
hottest one. And
Yes.
he is off the cameras dating Vanessa Hudgens last we checked still,
Yes,
or is that
yes.
not confirmed? And,
No, last we checked, still with.
and Ashley Tisdale so left out. She had to go get a nose job. Zach, come here too. Notice me. She's got a nose job to try to keep up with how hot Vanessa Hudgens is. Is that pretty much what we learned when we heard that?
Well, you
her-
can say that, but
It's Ashley Tisdale, the other co-star. That's her name, right? She's the one who we talked about yesterday got the nose job. She's the one who must be feeling really insecure about how much attention Zach and Vanessa are getting. And she's kind of lost in the fray, even though this show is like the biggest cable show in the history of cable television by leaps and bounds. Nothing even comes close, Terry.
well.
Well, what?
Actually, no, something did come close.
What came close?
This week's Monday Night Football.
Again, sports, Terry. Well, I mean, please. And Monday Night Football this past Monday night?
Yeah, was the
that
most
game
watched
was like a
cable
Super
program
Bowl.
in history.
Do you know what happened on this past Monday night? Monday Night Football?
Yes, I watched it.
Oh, you did? Well, of course. That tells you why now the ratings were so damn high. The whole free world tuned in the second half to watch to see if New England was going to be beat by Baltimore. And they were beat. They had them. They were crushed. They had their foot on their larynx, their foot on the throat of Tom Brady and the Patriots. And then somehow, someway, just inexplicably, the New England Patriots, who must have sold their frickin' souls to the devil, play the Monday Night Football theme here, found a way to pull it out of the fire yet again. Are you kidding me? The game was over. The celebration was on. And, somebody called a timeout. Did you see that moment, Terry?
I did.
Even when you think they're beat, even when the game is over, even when the streamers are thrown and the confetti is starting to come to the ground, it's not over with the Patriots. Yeah. It's like a bad horror movie with the beast that won't die.
I love the NFL because the coaches or the players can rip the coaches and not get busted for it. You see them just berating the guy that called the timeout.
Well, I mean,
they were just letting him have it.
Obviously going to be one of those Clear Channel cuts for the end of the year. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, this guy must go. This guy wasn't even the head coach, and he's calling timeout. And as he's signaling for a timeout, his defensive players are stopping Tom Brady short of the yard to gain, and the game is over.
Jeez.
But, oh, yes, on video replay, you can even see that he was calling timeout. So the Patriots get yet another life. Like I said,
I know.
A horror movie where the bad guy just won't die. But in this particular movie, the bad guy wins in the end. Mm-hmm. I mean, eventually, even in horror movies, Terry, after you've tried to kill him 9 times and he comes back to life, at least before they roll the credits, it looks like he's dead. Not the Patriots. Right. Not Tom Brady. This team's still undefeated and looking like they could be the first undefeated team in the history of football since, who knows, what was it, early 1970s, 1972, the Dolphins in a 12-game season? Already, the Patriots have matched how many regular season wins the only team to never lose a game won in their regular season. They only played 12 games back then. Imagine an NFL season with only 12 games?
Yeah,
awful. But, yes, pulled it out of the fire yet again, and it was the highest-rated cable show, what, in all
ever. I mean,
it
beat out the High School Musical 2.
Wow.
That was the front runner.
See, people
back
are just
in
tuning in now to watch the Patriots lose, which is kind of fun.
So you're telling us, if I'm understanding you correctly, that High School Musical 2 up till Sunday was the highest-rated cable show of all time, but it now has been bumped after a couple of months of being in that top spot because the Patriots and the Ravens.
Yes.
Ray Lewis, you're a murderer to the stars.
Oh,
and
now stop.
Tom Brady, you're a sleazebag, but no one talks about it. To the stars, Terry. They now collaborated to make up the highest-rated cable show of all time.
Correct, sir.
How many people were watching that? Well, I mean, that has to take into account. That isn't the case if you're just going on the people that were watching the game when the game started. Everyone and their 16th cousin, Terry, was called by somebody somewhere along the way during that game going, hey, you got to put this on. The Patriots are going to lose.
It averaged.
That's how I started watching. I didn't start watching until midway through the third quarter when I started getting phone calls from people saying, hey, the Ravens got him here, man. This is a done deal. I guarantee you. I know sports. Oh, I know sports. The Patriots are going to finally lose. They had him, and they let him off the hook, as Dennis Green would say. But that's not why this wasn't the number one rated by any stretch of the imagination show in the history of cable until it became what looked like a history-making event. Right or wrong? Does it point that out?
Well, it says that it averaged 17.5 million viewers.
Yeah, there were about
averaged. So throughout
19,000 were watching in the first half, though. And then,
so it just...
And then 17 million, you said?
17 and
million.
a half.
Average that, so yeah.
17.5 million.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So 30 million were watching the second half, and they averaged it out.
Yeah, they did.
Are you kidding? It probably went to 100 million in the second half. 30 million actually is probably a very low number. By the second half, the Super Bowl gets 90 million people watching. This had about, I would think, in the fourth quarter of this game, about 60 million people watching at least.
Not everyone has cable, though. You got to remember.
Well, basic cable is all you needed. And once the word got around that the Patriots were going to lose, everyone started sticking on that game. Everyone.
Yeah.
So an average of 17.5 million viewers, but a back-heavy, a bottom-heavy average. Some of you people out there familiar with being bottom-heavy?
Too many.
A back-heavy, a back-loaded, Terry, kind of statistic in the 17.5 million average.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, when it was all said and done, it was the highest-rated, play the music, the highest-rated cable TV show ever in the history of cable television.
High School Musical 2 had 17.2 million viewers back in August.
If
So
only
just cleared them by 300,000 viewers.
Yep.
only I had the High School Musical theme I could play right here.
Oh, I'll get that for you.
No, thanks.
If only Zac Efron would have, been making an appearance as a substitute in that game in the fourth quarter, Terry, would have blown the doors off High School Musical.
Man. Combine the two.
Put him into, just one play just to boost the ratings. I mean, how hurt could he get, Terry? I mean, Lucas survived, right?
Right.
I don't think Lucas was on the Patriots.
All right, so there's a new king as far as cable TV is concerned, and it's the Patriots and the Ravens. Congratulations to them. Now, you got all the cable shows. Got to shoot for that.
Yep.
You got football tonight, too.
Oh, right, you do.
Go get it, Hannah Montana. 17.5 million is the number to beat. Football tonight, but not the game tonight is a joke, right? Isn't it? Isn't it like a joke game?
Yeah.
Who is it tonight?
Bears and the Redskins.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought. There's one coming up. Maybe it's next week. There's a game coming up on the NFL Network on a Thursday night that's just so pathetic. I was like, why even put it on? Do you have the schedule of all the Thursday night NFL upcoming games or no?
Not as of this moment.
It may be like next week. It's like, I don't even remember. It's teams that you don't even know are in the league, basically, at this point.
Well,
but it doesn't matter.
A couple of 5 and 7s. That's not great tonight,
Well, there is still interesting teams with the Redskins and the whole Sean Taylor thing, and the Bears are always still going to be the Bears. And you put those two teams together, they're such classic traditional teams that you really can't go wrong with those two teams. But there's a game like later in the year that's just absurd. But anyway, what else is going on, Terry? What else is happening, please? We're getting closer to me pulling a bill this morning. Now, yesterday, I pull a name and no callback. Mm-hmm. Terry, we've been playing this since September. T-Man Pays Your Bills is making one happy person after another as we head through the fall and now into smack dab in the holiday season. But I'm not going to waste even though our success rate is about 90 to 95% overall, I'm not going to waste my time this morning if we're going to go on this little stretch of people not calling back.
I know. That's bizarre.
We're doing you this unbelievable service, ladies and gentlemen. You took the time to send in your bills, please. I'll tell you what, if somebody doesn't call back today, I'm going to change the rules and just pull somebody else, Terry.
Oh, all right.
I can. We're counting down the final days of T-Man Pays Your Bills, Terry, because Christmas will be here before you know it. I can't let people's bills just fester in the hopper for the rest of the time and let people whose bills were pulled not call back.
Right.
We got to start doing something about this, don't you know?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. What else is happening, please?
It seems as though Ashley Simpson will not be spending Christmas with her boyfriend, Pete Wentz. Wentz. Mm-hmm. From Fall Out Boy. According to Star Tabloid. I know.
Pete Wench, yes.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
According to Star Tabloid.
I want her to be Mrs. Wench.
Yeah, because he has admitted to kissing other men. Ashley Simpson's dad, Joe Simpson, is
that ain't going to happen in a good old country home, Terry. He's not going to be able to break bread in that home if there's talk and he's admitted to the fact that he's kissed boys back in the day.
Right.
Joe Simpson is not going to stand for that, Terry.
Yeah, he doesn't like the whole implication of bisexuality.
Joe Simpson may be learning to become more liberal as his daughter's careers have taken off, Terry, but he ain't ever going to be that liberal where he's just going to sit across a dinner table that is under the roof of his home, knowing that the boy that he's staring into the eyes of once kissed a man.
Right.
No, but he's happy to talk about the size of his daughter's boobs, though.
Right.
Anytime you want to talk about that.
He ain't going to ever be that liberal, Terry.
Yeah,
I mean, this dude ain't kissing boys anymore, obviously. He's very cozied up with Ashley Simpson. But the fact that he once or twice or 3 times later kissed a boy, Terry, and admits it and has no real regret, that is, he's not begging for forgiveness.
Right.
Joe Simpson can't stand for that. What would the neighbors think?
Yeah, he's a former...
In good old Louisiana.
He's a former Baptist minister, too.
Mm-hmm. Kissed a boy? So what is the reaction to Joe Simpson's reaction that he will not allow any boyfriend of Ashley's into the home of his because he kissed a boy. He kissed boys back through his teenage years.
Well, she's, of course, upset, they say, but she does value her dad's opinion and has agreed.
Agreed not to bring him to her house.
Right. She's like, all right, Dad.
She doesn't think, Dad, you're being a little bit, this is my boyfriend.
Well, like I said, I'm sure she does.
What he did was no crime. What he did is no horrible thing. He's cured, Dad. How about that? Does that make you feel better? Can she throw that at him? What's the situation
that's still not
there?
working. I mean, like I said, they say that she is of course upset, but she's...
Now, do you think Joe Simpson is doing this because this is truly the way Joe Simpson still feels these days, or he has something that he must keep, he has to do this to keep the neighbors feeling like he's still Joe Simpson from the block? He's still Joey from the block, Terry. Is he more concerned about that? If he knew that no one would find out about it, and he welcomed this guy in with open arms, even knowing that it's gone on record that he's kissed other boys, and his neighbors wouldn't find out, would he let him in, or is he feeling the pressure, even though no one's said anything to him? He knows there would be some after effects if he let this guy into his home from the people who are his neighbors, because he no longer is good old white Joe from the block.
No, I actually think this is probably truly how he feels. I'm kind
of 50-50 on that, Terry. I think you might be right, yes. I think this truly may be his decision, and he's horrified by the thought of this boy being in his home. Well, I mean, if he's gone this far saying he can't come into my home, then obviously he's put it on record very clearly to Ashley that he wants her to break up with him.
Right, that he doesn't, I mean, I think that he understands the life and times that his daughters are in right now, but that doesn't mean he necessarily approves of who they bring home necessarily, and he's just one of those guys.
He's not one of those dads who thinks when he puts his foot down, that should be enough to get his daughter to break up with a particular guy. But doesn't mean he's going to let this dude into his house.
Right. I mean,
now,
fine, have a good time for right now, but don't think it's going to go any further than what it is.
And what is the exact rumor as far as it pertains to Ashley's boyfriend? What is what it says on your story?
Is that back, when was it? In March, he did an interview with Blender Magazine.
And he started tonguing some guy right in the middle of the interview?
No, they asked him if he had ever kissed other guys. And his quote is, "I have. Anybody above the waist is totally fair game." So it's not like he would never do it again. I mean, he's just, as far as he's concerned,
his
doesn't matter
very
what
profound
sex.
line, his one-liner that I'm still working on in my head here is, anyone above the waist is fair game.
Yes. So be it man, woman, whatever.
He never got carried away with a guy and started ripping off their 7 jeans, Terry.
What do you think I am, some kind of queer?
But he's open.
But anyone above the waist is fair game.
Right.
Well, that almost gives you the impression that these weren't like your high, prolific, romantic male-on-male kisses, because he's just talking, well, I mean, by the way, a kiss is just a kiss, and it was just all in friendship. I mean, you can take it that way, right or wrong.
You could, however, that's not what Joe Simpson
doesn't care.
is. Yeah, he doesn't care. You kissed a man.
Kissed a man on the lips. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
You ain't touching my baked goods.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of listeners that think that Joe Simpson is reacting in exactly the proper way, and there are a lot of listeners that think he's being very stupid. That's the kind of listening audience we have, Terry. Very diverse. Mm-hmm. Very coming from all walks of life, and I can guarantee you if I had working phones this morning, Terry, I would go to those phones right now. And it would kind of be split down the middle amongst our listeners. That's the part of the beauty of this program. Usually on a typical day that I could go to the phones and talk to the diversity of listeners out there. Those that agree with Joe Simpson. Oh, he has the right to do this as a dad, and he doesn't like that.
Right.
And all the people saying, he's got to catch up with the times. But, all those kinds of thoughts, Terry.
Right.
So I'll have to pretend like I'm all the callers that we'd be taking right now.
Okay.
I just gave you a couple of seconds
You did.
of some glimpses of what's going on in our very diverse listeners' minds right now. Because our phones aren't working this morning.
Yeah.
Must have been taken out in budget cuts, Terry.
I guess so.
What else is happening? Give me one more quick story, and then I'm going to go out and pull Bill from the hopper and hopefully make someone a very happy person this morning, Terry.
Well,
what do you got?
I have a really quick one about...
I'm going to pull a big one this morning. I can guarantee you that, Terry.
Good.
By the way, T-Man, next Saturday, it's the Bengals at the Niners. Is that the one you're thinking of, maybe? That's on a Saturday. That's a real snoozer.
No.
How about
this one was on a Thursday.
Denver and
Houston, maybe?
Yeah, Denver and Houston. Who needs that?
Yeah, they're all pretty brutal. How about New Orleans, Atlanta on Monday night? Have fun.
Yeah, who needs that? Maybe that was the one. Who needs that?
Yeah, they're all snoozers from here on out.
This is probably the last of the good Thursday night games tonight.
They shot their wad.
Wow.
Because actually, even though both teams are 5-6, the Redskins and Chicago, the way the NFC is going along, these two teams aren't nearly out of the wild card picture. If anyone runs off a 3-win game streak, they can very easily be right in the brunt of who's making the playoffs. It's up for grabs as far as the wild card in the NFC. Right. Now, what were you saying, Terry?
I do have a quick one, just to let you know. Kiefer Sutherland, he's been sentenced to 48 days for his DUI. 48
days. That's a lot more than 24 hours, Terry, last I checked.
It is.
Kiefer Sutherland has to do 48 days in jail? Mm-hmm. Wow.
And
no
he's
jumpsuit, no underwear, nothing? You know how that works, Terry?
Exactly. He's going to be required to serve the entire sentence in jail, so no house arrest or ankle bracelets.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he won't be let go early.
Right, that's true.
I mean, Paris Hilton got scrutinized to the point where they wouldn't let her go early, but now everyone's kind of chilled out as far as making sure that celebrities do their time. All we wanted was Paris to do her time.
Yeah.
The rest of them, like Nicole, didn't she get out in like a couple of hours or what? Who just recently got out in a couple of hours?
I thought it was Britney, maybe.
No,
I read that too, but I can't remember. Someone.
I know Mike Tyson got out in like an hour, but he was only due to be in for. He did a day or something like that.
Was it Michelle Rodriguez from?
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah.
That was the one. Yeah, she got out in like a couple of hours when she was due to do like 60 days or something like that.
Yeah.
And we're not getting on her. We just want Paris to do her time.
Right. He's going to be on probation for 5 years.
Paris has got it coming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go to alcohol rehab and AA.
When we get back, T-Man pays your bills.
The T-Man Show.
All I'm saying is this. I'm not necessarily talking to you, Terry. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Okay.
We don't have working phone lines. That's fine. There are going to be some technical glitches on some days. I understand how it works in this business, but I'm not ready to call out a bill if I don't think the person whose name and is going to get all excited can call back. What, are they going to give us smoke signals? So let's wait for the phone lines to be fixed. However long it takes. And play Chris Brown's greatest hits all morning. I have no problems. But I'll tell you this. If I'm going to call the name of the person whose bill I'm holding right now, I want to be able to know they're on the line. If the phone lines aren't working, then why am I even bothering? Does that not make sense to anyone? Am I not making any sense? Tell me if I'm not making any sense.
No, you make sense.
It's tough to call back without phone lines.
Right. No, it is.
Tough to win the game if you can't call back.
One of the first days in a long time that I've made some sense then. I'm perfectly okay sitting here waiting for the phone lines to start working again. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
And I'll allow everyone the time to work while I'm out of their way and the phone lines start working.
You'd think we'd have the whole telephone thing down by now, you know.
Well,
not really that high-tech anymore, is it?
Maybe we need to dig up Mr. Graham Bell. I don't know what has to happen. All I know is I got a very nice-sized bill that was pulled out of the hopper this morning. A guy is very going to much be happy when he hears his Bank of America credit card has been pulled this morning.
Oh, boy.
A gentleman out there, Terry, amongst the men who have been complaining that the ladies seem to be getting the preferential treatment when it comes to T-Man pays your bills. No, never been the case. It's just pretty obvious that a lot more women out there are more inclined to send in their bills than the average man. Right. I haven't done a study as to why. I don't know the mental makeup that causes women to be that much more ready at the trigger to be sending in their bills to the T-Man pays your bills than men, but it just seems to be the case that there is like 10 female bills to every man's bill that's in the hopper. But today's a day that we pulled a man's bill. And like we didn't get all kinds of negative comments about how we haven't pulled men's bills in the past. Now we pull a man's bill and the guy can't call in.
Jeez, we've pulled plenty of men.
So I was more than happy to just sit around and wait for the phone lines to be fixed. Maybe it'll be in the next couple of minutes. Maybe it'll be in 2017. I don't care. Whenever the problem is fixed, then I'll read somebody's bill and I know that they don't have to shoot up a flare to tell me that they're listening. Should I look out the window after I read this person's bill to see if there's a red flare in the sky? Is that the way we're doing this now?
I thought it was smoke signals.
Do I have to be able to take a Morse code class?
It's me. Can you hear me?
Because I'm very excited, or at least partially excited, to let the following person, who really shouldn't even bother calling in because there's no way to get to me, Michael Mendoza. Terry, are you familiar with Michael Mendoza of San Jose?
Sure.
Well, he, I hope, is familiar with himself. He sent in a Bank of America credit card. He has a hefty balance of $1,000. It's actually $975.84, Terry, but why don't we just round up, make it all nice and pretty and cute, and call it $1,000? We will give you $1,000 in cash, Michael, if you get through in the next 45 minutes. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Well, now I feel like a fraud.
Hey, you can make it
because I'm telling the man the rules of the game. You must call in 45 minutes. Really, it's a half hour. I suppose to 45 minutes, and really that's all you get is a half hour. But I give you to the end of the program, and anytime anyone makes it through, Terry, I think there's only been one person who I denied completely that called in by the end of the show, but they were just a dick.
Right? No, I remember.
We have to give out gay phone operators' cell phone just to have contests work.
Even the girl with vegetable, even the girl who was making vegetable lasagna for all of her coworkers who didn't even make it through on the first day, she called back the next day, and I gave her half of her bill's money. Do you remember that, Terry?
Yes, you did.
Well, maybe that's the solution. Since that things are being slashed and sliced and cut up around here, and the phone lines are down, maybe we should give out gay phone operator's number for Michael Mendoza to call in on, because that's a reliable phone that I'm sure is up and running today. Anyone get a hold of gay phone operator? We have the ability to make outgoing calls, because I sure don't.
I think so.
Could somebody try to see if they can get gay phone operator on the line? Then we can give Gay's number out over the air. It's a very, very cute and fun-loving number. And he can tell us if Michael Mendoza calls in.
Well, apparently phone lines were part of the cutbacks. I guess that guy wasn't kidding.
Because Michael Mendoza is, I'm sure, if he's listening, kind of like how you say, chomping at the bit to try to get through to get his $1,000 in cash as the clock is ticking right now.
Mm-hmm. Tick-a-tock.
Michael, where are you? Michael, you're disappointing us. Finally, we pull a man's bill. Finally, we pull a hefty credit card bill of someone who could certainly use an extra grand to go about the holidays and buy some extra gifts for the family, the friends, the masters, whoever. And, Michael, you're not on the phone lines. We don't see you anywhere. Anyone making contact with gay phone operator right now?
We are trying.
We are trying.
Is it possible if you get him on the line that he could be punched up or no?
He should be.
Can I hear anyone or what? I'm still confused as to what is working, what isn't. I just know that everything in front of me is not working as far as phone lines are concerned. Nothing. That's all I know. So where we go from here, your guess is good as mine. But that seems like a reasonable solution. Let's make Gay the man at the helm.
Oh, you're going to give him some control? A little bit? Oh, my God.
Only guy that has a working phone around here.
Right.
But, of course, it's a Thursday morning, and it was ladies' night at his favorite gay club last night. It was probably bear poker, half drinks, and he's probably completely sloshed. He loves to go out with his new frame, his new body composition. He loves to get sloppy drunk and then get manhandled by all the remaining people in the bar. So who knows if he's even close to consciousness this morning. I mean, we're in late week now. Gay phone operator is taking advantage of all that is available to him now that he's down to 245 pounds, Terry.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
So we can't count on him to answer the phone, even though it's not the earliest moment of the show, but it's still pretty early for those who went out and got sloshed last night.
Oh, sure enough.
Rumor has that we have gay phone operator.
So what's Plan C now? What?
Rumor has that we have gay phone operator.
We have gay phone operator on the line.
I can't confirm it's going to work, but rumor has that we have him on the line.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Here we go.
I don't know what engineer has to punch up the phone lines for us, but if they could please do so, I would love to speak to gay phone operator this morning. Is he there?
Good morning.
Oh, jeez. Unfortunately, yes, he is. Let's get the engineer in here to figure out why we can hear him.
I've only heard a couple of words out of gay phone operator, and already I feel like I made a very safe bet that my interpretation of his current status and his state of mind and overall state of being is dead on, that he went out last night, he danced to Umbrella a couple of million times, he had a little umbrella in his drink, a little swizzle stick, and was making all batty little eyes at all the big hairy men, and he's a little bit groggy still at this moment of the morning. Is that right, Gay? Is that a fair interpretation? Did he go out last night or what?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh.
You almost sound straight.
What?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you're so hoarse that you don't sound as effeminate.
Wow, what is that?
What is that?
Well,
That's my iPhone.
he purchased a robot from the 1982 Sears catalog.
That's your iPhone.
Yeah, I turned it off.
I have an iPhone. Oh, I never turn it off. I was going to say I have an iPhone. I've never heard it make that noise, but it never.
I turned the ringer off.
Oh, boy.
All right.
God, he
What
sounds rough.
is this? Just a morning throat? Is this just a? Is this something that goes away, or did you get so ridiculously stupid last night that you were yelling at the top of your lungs that this is going to be a couple of days worth of a throat situation?
No, I hope it goes away.
Oh my God, what did you do?
You what?
I said I hope it goes away.
You hope it goes away. Yes.
It probably will.
Mm-hmm. You want to give us the highlights of last night's gay escapades, the homo hijinks, whatever nasty, silly things went on last night? You want to share with us a couple of moments, or
They were
it's
all
all one
low-life.
big blur? What?
They were
Or
all
you're too
low-life.
busy icing your ass. What's the problem here?
I didn't ice my ass. I didn't do
Okay,
that.
take it easy.
Whoa.
It was just a thought that maybe that's why you're not so forthcoming with more words. You're just generally tired, then, I guess. All right.
Well, when you wake the bear out of his slumber, this is what you get.
Yeah, no
He
kidding.
was hibernating, and, he's going to snap at you.
Was there a bear that you awoke from slumber that started mauling you last night, and that's why you seem like you're a little out of sorts, or what? Tell me what the situation is.
I wish, God. No, I just went out and I drank and we danced and. had a
Oh,
lot
what
of
did you
fun.
no to?
We danced.
We danced.
Who's we, and what did you dance to last night?
Umbrella was one of the songs. No, we weren't dancing to that.
Even we're not playing Umbrella anymore. Umbrella's going to be the song of the year, though, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, I bet it
know
is.
that we start to get in the mode now as we move on in December of what the song of the year is. Don't even think about it. Umbrella is the song of 2007.
I love it.
All right, I don't need your endorsement for it. If anything, that detracts from it being the song of the year. But
Whatever.
so you danced to Umbrella last night, and you were a dancing queen, and you tore it up. And now, of course, typically when you go out, you wake up the next morning. We probably prematurely woke you up, and I apologize for that. But I don't know if you're aware, we're having some technical phone issues this morning that maybe somebody suggested, Hotshots suggested we could use you as a solution. We usually, later in the day on a night like Gay had last night, see on his blog, I never read his blog, but I hear from a million people, emailers, and Terry Free always reads his blog, that you go into a depression, you go into a funk, because you never seem to feel like the night went as you would have hoped it had gone. It would have gone. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it happens every
Is this going
time.
to be one of those days where it's the morning after, the day after a night you went out, and you're going to be seriously depressed about the fact that you can't find any interesting love out there for yourself?
I hope
If
not,
that's the
because
case,
I'm going
do
out
me a
tonight
favor.
again.
All right, well, that's good then, because I was going to say, if you're going to go about your day being depressed, if that's the case, do us a favor and save it for somebody else.
And just off myself right now. Just get out.
No,
Would you be happy?
Jeez.
That's not what we're saying,
Oh,
I don't
Jesus.
think.
I don't think
Right.
save it for somebody else means off yourself.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is you have this unrealistic notion of what it's like to go out in the world on a typical night and try to hook up. Because every guy who tries to go out and hook up, 9 times out of 10, the average guy is going to come up a little empty as far as the big expectations he had in his mind. Now, I don't know what kind of unrealistic world you're living in, but
Yeah,
this
the
is
gay
the...
world. That's it. That's
Well,
what's
this-
unrealistic, because you know what? Most people do hook up when they go out.
Oh, that's not true. Come on.
So your world is
Really?
different than the heterosexual world, and that's what I'm not aware of, that when you go out in the gay world, you're expected to hook up, and when you come home and you haven't hooked up, you get depressed.
Exactly.
I can't believe I'm listening to him in this voice, Terry.
I know.
So when
The
you
casualties of war are being heard on the airwaves through Gay's throaty, situation. So it was a night where you came up empty, you came up short, you got nothing out of what you were hoping to have happen last night, and you are a little bit down about it. Is that right?
It's the same as usual.
Oh, he's depressed.
Now, when you're on the dance floor, do you take your shirt off like the rest of the gays or no?
No.
I'm just wondering, because that might be the problem.
Maybe you need to
thanks a
start
lot.
ripping it off. Like, Hulk Hogan started the trend, the gays took it over from there, and you just got to rip off your shirt in mid-excitable moment. When the excitement hits its peak on the dance floor, you're supposed to rip your shirt off at the seams.
Yes.
And make a big statement on the dance floor. Why aren't you doing that, gay? You got the body for it now. You've only done that one time? My gosh, I can't believe you did it once.
One time too many.
All right, listen. The reason we're on the phone with you is we're having all kinds of major phone issues around this $20 billion company this morning.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I could be here for you.
Yeah, right. We got to turn to gay phone operator, who is worth $17, as opposed to turning to our $20 billion company for phone assistance.
Right.
It makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. So gay, who actually he's saying that he's worth $17 is really an overstatement. He's actually worth about $300,000.
His car got repoed. So, yeah.
Well, I just hang right now since I'm
now.
Hey, don't. I got to bring him back, Tari. I got to bring him back.
Bring him back quick. Hurry. He's got the phone.
Don't get mad. We're just joking with you. I know you're a little oversensitive, considering that you struck out big time last night, and you're starting to come to the point where you're putting together the big puzzle that just lets you know what a big loser you really are.
Yeah, that's really
and
hoping.
we were hoping you wouldn't find those big pieces of that puzzle too quickly. But
what do you want?
We need. Don't snap at me.
Please
I
don't
need you this
snap
morning,
at
Gay.
him, please.
I need you this
but
morning.
you're really helping me out.
How can I help you out? Nothing I can do to help you. There's nothing I can do to help you out after
Shut the hell out.
Whoa!
Wow. Oh, man.
How is that possible for you?
Oh, my God.
Tell me something that I could say that will help out the way you're feeling this morning.
He doesn't want to be known as a loser, okay?
You can
And you
pay
know
my
what?
frickin' bill.
Let me tell you right now, me shutting up is not going to make you feel any better, so don't pretend like that's a solution. If that was truly a solution, I would shut up. I would absolutely stop talking. If I knew that you would feel better immediately this morning, if I stopped saying anything, then I would shut up. I'm not doing it, Tari.
I know that.
But that's not the case. You're in your own self-made funk. I mean that not physically.
No, but you're right. Regardless of what you say, he's just not one of those people that can instantly turn on the
I wish there was something I could do. Because you're a friend of mine, believe it or not, to pull you out of this self-made funk that you're in. But there's nothing anyone can do. Listen to you.
So how can I help you? Help me help you.
That cannot be your real voice this morning.
Help me, help
Are you forcing that now? Are you overdoing the
No, I'm talking out my goddamn mouth. That's what it sounds like.
Oh,
Wow, did you smoke or something?
No, I think we need to perform an exorcism on him.
Gay, listen. I pulled the bill of a nice man, I'm assuming he's a very nice man, named Michael Mendoza. Michael Mendoza is about to win $1,000. I have no ability to take the call of Michael Mendoza this morning because we're having all kinds of phone issues today. So I need you, Gay. I need you to take the phone call of Michael Mendoza in the next 45 minutes.
I get out of it?
Uh-oh. It's always
why
a
don't you just do a
negotiation.
nice service for the T-Man, considering we have always been there for you in your funks and your overly happy moments and all the bipolar moments that you've had all through the years. I am there on the receiving end. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Yeah, during my 2 funerals, being kicked off the show, being ostracized, and not talked to for 3 months at a time sometimes.
Whoa.
So let me see if I got this straight. When you look back at the entire scope of the relationship you've had with this program, you're telling me the memories lean towards being bad as opposed to just having the most unbelievable experiences of your life? Is that what I am to understand? Is that a true statement, yes or no? Because if that's a true statement, you better tell me right now where we stand with you, gay phone operator. When you look over the entire dossier of your time on this program, is it a happy or sad? Is it a positive or negative memory?
Most of it's positive. But
But you know, T-Man, he dwells in the negative.
So because you can't even lie and say that it's a negative memory and you know that it's a positive memory, now I'm asking for a favor of you. And you will not be remunerated. You will not be paid in any way, compensation-wise, for doing me a tiny little favor.
Well, thanks for telling me what the hell remunerated means.
I want to. You should have gotten it last night at about 6.
Oh, wow.
Maybe not. I want to give out your personal number, which you seem to have no hesitation to give out on a regular basis, so that Michael Mendoza, I know he's going to be terribly uncomfortable, but there's $1,000 waiting at the end of the line here for him, so he can call you, and you can tell me when he calls you, so he can win his $1,000 for his Bank of America credit card. Is that a deal? Is it a big deal? No. Am I asking the world of you? No. Are you going to make it like I'm asking the world of you? Of course you are.
Well, yeah.
Can I give out your phone number for Michael Mendoza and a million other people that are probably going to call pretending they're Michael Mendoza to you?
All he has to make sure is that he doesn't block his number, because if he blocks it, I won't answer.
Yeah, he doesn't. Remember his whole recording, I don't take the whole private call thing.
Why do you have to have such attitude?
I said I'd do it, Jesus.
Why can't you do it with a smile? Where's the service with a smile?
I'll show you a goddamn smile.
All right, listen. You think about it. I'm up against a hard break. All right? Michael Mendoza, don't worry. Your clock isn't ticking yet. Yeah. Michael Mendoza's going, just tell me how to win my $1,000 already, T-Man. Michael Mendoza, you're going to have to sit through a break. When we get back, gay phone operator's going to go gargle something nasty, and he's going to get his normal-sounding voice back, because I don't even know who I'm talking to this morning.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to work, though, but...
I'm going to have to go hawk up some phlegm for a while.
Oh, you know what? I don't think we need that visual. Please. My gosh.
He's a gay phone operator.
Oh,
he's so gay. He's so phone operator. And now, here's Gay. A good morning.
What about the new version of the gay phone operator introduction that we have? Isn't that something we're playing now more? That he's this new and improved gay phone operator, or what? Do we have that? Do we?
Oh, that's right.
I do not see it up here.
The new and improved gay phone operator deserves the new and improved.
Oh, there it is.
Remember the listener who came up?
Yes.
That one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, this was done by a listener. They got into some kind of recording studio and sent this to us. Start from the beginning. Go ahead. Yes. Start it over. Louder. Louder. Come up that bass. Come on.
Ripping off my horse sound effect.
I know.
Gay, are you there?
I'm here.
Well, we're in desperate need for Gay this morning, and in case you're not aware of the situation, our phone lines are technically malfunctioning this morning. We don't have the ability to take the calls that are sitting there waiting, or at least I don't have that ability. I can't. I'm being passed notes as to who's on the line and what they want to talk about, but other than that, I can't see where they're at. I can't punch up any buttons that will put them on the air. I'm at the mercy of the engineers from the engineering control room.
It's a bad place to be.
Until the problems in the studio are fixed, the phone lines will go into the engineering studio or something like that. This is as far as what they've let me know to the knowledge that I have about the situation. So, for the pay your bills, why am I hearing an echo now? Is Gay have his phone, his radio up or something? What am I hearing now? Now we got even more technical issues that I'm worried about. But as far as the pay your bills segment, we need to use gay phone operator. This is the best solution we came up with to try to allow the person whose bill was pulled this morning to have some reasonable chance of identifying himself, identifying that he's called in between the time we pulled his bill and the end of the show, and claiming the $1,000 that is on the line. Actually, Michael Mendoza's bill is for $975.84. But I will round up, Terry.
Yay.
Because that's the generosity of the T-Man. I will throw in $24.26 or 16 cents. I'll go to 26 cents, Terry.
Whoa,
how about that?
Make it stop.
Mm-hmm. And I would love to be able to take Michael Mendoza's phone call myself to hear all the excitement that Michael might be feeling, if in fact he's even awake and hearing this right now. But that's not apparently capable of happening with the... we need to be a $21 billion company to make that happen.
We're going to get
$20 billion right now.
We'll get phone lines with that extra billion.
So if we get to $21 billion, apparently we'll get phone lines working again. But until then, we got to turn to a man whose net worth is negative $700,000. We got to go to gay phone operator. We're at the mercy of him for fielding calls this morning. Because I see.
If you need me so bad.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I think I should get something out of this.
All right, whatever. I see.
Calm down, big boy.
I see that Tara in Concord is on the line wanting to complain that it only seems like credit card bills get pulled out of that hopper. Everyone thinks there's an angle that we're playing here.
Yeah, but that's not true because we've paid insurance, I know, on the show, and we've paid...
Yesterday morning, I pulled a Lens Crafters bill. How much more regular of a bill does it get than that?
Right.
Maybe for
utilities and all that stuff we've pulled.
Pay a lot of power bills, pay a lot of utilities. Yesterday, the Lens Crafter bills, those are the ones that are fresh in my mind that wouldn't be considered. But this is just a call that I would have liked to have taken, Terry. But we're going to miss out on all the amazing little comments that Tara was interested in making. I mean, not to be outdone by Marcy, who apparently wanted to call in because her dildo is stuck. Is that what I'm reading?
Wow.
My gosh, that would have been quite the shining moment. Yes.
What is
But, of course, we got to wait till $21 billion is rung on the register there, and maybe it'll be by 5 p.m., but it certainly hasn't happened yet, Terry.
It's going to be so cool to have telephones. I can't wait for that.
I've heard about these devices, and it will only make the program that much more of a dynamic thing to listen to.
G-Man, you wait. You're going to love them.
But until then, gay phone operators are linked to the outside world. Michael Mendoza.
So valuable now. I love it.
Michael Mendoza, I'm taking for granted then, based on what you're saying, that you are going to be interested in fielding the phone calls.
Well, I still think I should get something out of it, even something
You're not
small.
getting anything out of it.
Why?
What do you even want to get out of it? What are you expecting to have happen here because you're going to field a couple of phone calls for us after all we've done to you through the years? What a freaking ingrate. It's unbelievable.
I do a lot.
You got personalized license plates that say gay phone operator. Obviously, you've gotten something out of being on this
I had to
program.
pay for it. You didn't pay for it.
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness. I'm supposed to pay for his personalized plates that say gay phone operator, Terry.
I guess so.
Well, if you want to, you can.
Gay? I don't think it's really happened many times where I've turned to gay phone operator asking for a favor, Terry. When he was 490 pounds and on death's freaking door, and he turned to me looking for a help to take a breath and be able to walk a city block. Did I come through for him, or did I say, what's in it for me?
Oh, you came through.
Did I come through for you, or did I ask what's in it for me, gay?
Okay, fine, you did.
And now you have the audacity, in my mild, tiny, teensy-tiny moment of need, because I'm asking you of something to... he's loving every second of this.
Yeah, he is.
Because I'm asking him of something. Can I give out your phone number without this being a big ordeal, please, just for a few seconds, so that Michael... It's not for me, even, gay. It's for Michael Mendoza. Michael Mendoza must be going crazy right now.
Did he send a picture with his bill?
Oh, jeez.
Is he cute?
This isn't for you to hit on him. You're supposed to help the guy out and win a contest, gay.
Well, maybe if I help him out, he'll help me out.
Oh, jeez.
You're not helping him out. You're helping us out. But yes, I guess in a sense, as I just said, you're pretty much helping him out because you're his only hope to be able to identify that, yes, I'm listening. I heard my bill being called and I want my $1,000. That's who you are.
Hope before.
You're just a middleman here, gay. Something tells me you've been in this posture before.
Only once.
Jeez.
It was fun.
Why didn't you return for more of the fun and frolics of being the middleman, gay?
Because it's fun.
Wasn't invited.
Yeah.
Why? No. Why didn't you have a return engagement? Why'd you only do it? Oh, never mind. Anyway.
Because there was a whole partnership bull kind of crap.
Oh, Lord, you sound weird.
Do you really want to know? I mean, really.
And this is your voice because you went out last night and tore it up gay style? All the homo hijinks that went down last night is leading towards this morning you having this unidentifiable gay phone operator voice, or what?
It was because I went out last night, yes.
But you don't smoke cigarettes. You can't smoke in the bar. What are you doing? I don't get it.
Yeah, the bars aren't smoky anymore.
Right.
You don't smoke.
We were yelling. It was crazy. And
it's not like you do bong hits. What's your problem?
Yelling.
And some of the bars, they do smoke. They have, like, back patios and stuff where they smoke. So it was bad last night.
But you don't smoke. In a back patio, the smoke goes into the air, and it never really even bothers you.
No, it's all around you. It's really bad.
They feel like smoke.
What are you yelling at the bar? I don't understand. In lots of bars, I don't yell.
Go out with me. I'll show you where they are.
Okay, Gay, I am now asking one official time here. Am I okay with giving out your home phone number so that Michael Mendoza can jump on his phone lines and maybe have to fight with all the other people that may just want to call you up and wish you a warm greeting? But do I have your permission to give out your phone number over the air right now so that Michael Mendoza can claim his $1,000?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Oh, big of him.
Like, what the hell am I asking him of here, Terry?
I know.
Ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
you for letting me help you.
He's milking this for all it's worth, Terry. Why do I have a feeling he's been the source of that cliche before?
Oh,
he's milking this for all it's worth, Terry.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I don't mean ladies and gentlemen. For Michael Mendoza, and hopefully Michael Mendoza only, the following number that I'm about to give is available for you. And, Gay, we can listen to you field the call right now live on the air, or what? Are you going to be able to answer this call so we can hear it?
Yeah, I'll try my best. It's going to go crazy.
All right. What's going to go crazy?
People calling me.
Oh.
They
right,
like
well,
me.
You never know. You never know. Maybe people are going to be nice here, and they're going to allow Michael Mendoza a path without calling you up with all kinds of homosexual slurs. But why do I feel it's going to be fun either way? Okay.
Yeah.
Gay phone operators, home number. For Michael Mendoza, talk about this little connection from one part of the program to the other. Michael Mendoza of San Jose, I'm asking you to call gay phone operator at 206. I never thought this day would come. It should have never happened, Terry. 206. Look where we're at, Terry. Look where look where we've gone.
I know.
This is a landmark moment in the program. Michael Mendoza of San Jose, I'm asking you to call gay phone operator of Seattle, Washington at 206.
Uh-oh.
903 6969.
Gotta love it.
You don't gotta love it.
Oh, is that a call?
It was
What
a
is
text
that?
message.
206 903 6969. We pulled your Bank of America statement. You have $975.84 as an outstanding balance. Why don't we just round up for you? Because that's what gay phone operators are all about. Why don't we round up for you, make it a cool grand?
Yeah.
You call gay phone operator right now, and you are a winner, sir. Okay, let's all now sit back and listen to see if Michael Mendoza is calling the gay man.
I think so.
What kind of ring is that, Mike?
It's a gay ring.
Is that a gay ring?
So.
They hung up.
Guess
First
that wasn't
call's a
mine.
hang-up, ladies and gentlemen. If you're keeping score at home, if your scorecard is going to be official, write down that the first call was a hang-up. Here comes call number 2. Will this be Michael Mendoza of San Jose?
They hung up.
Jeez.
Call number 2 is a hang-up.
Hello?
The first 2 calls, ladies and gentlemen, have been hang-ups. Are we on call number 3 already, or what?
Yeah, we are.
Take it slow.
What?
Oh, jeez. Call number 3 is a person who's interested in speaking to gay.
Who are you?
Oh, jeez.
Calling him.
What are they saying to you? Give me the play-by-play.
How do you prove that you're Michael Mendoza?
Huh? Yeah, how do they prove that Michael Mendoza?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, you're going to talk to me that way? Then you're not getting any bill paid because you're not Michael Mendoza. Yeah, you don't want to know what he said. Hello?
Well, before you... No, don't take calls too quick. Let me hear what the last guy said. Was it a...
You'd have to dump it.
We'd have to dump it?
Yeah.
Well, clean it up so you think it's best that it could be put that may not have to be dumped so we can get the gist of what he was saying to you. What did he say?
He said, effing gay man, you can do something with your mouth.
If you
Well, I don't think that if it was really... You may not get a better offer all day, by the way, Gay. If Michael Mendoza was really to call in right now, even if he felt that way, Terry,
Yeah, he's
I
not
think
gonna
he
risk
would
it.
probably be inclined to withhold those feelings for this particular moment. Don't you think?
Yeah, especially
So
knowing
I
that
think
he's got
Gay's-
control. You're right.
Gay's instincts were pretty on target
How do
there.
I know
That the
you're Michael
likelihood of
Mendoza?
that being Michael Mendoza was very small. Okay, we might have Michael Mendoza right here.
Oh,
This could be the moment. This could be radio
How much was
history
your
happening
bill
right before your...
exactly? Yeah, you're not Michael Mendoza. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How do you know? You're not giving a guy a shot.
He
You're not
gave
giving
me
him
the
a
wrong
shot.
amount of his bill.
Why don't you share with us what they're saying to you,
We'll be
and
the
then
judge.
we'll be the judge of it.
He said on the air how much your bill was. That's how I know how much a bill is.
How much did he say the bill was?
He said $947. And he's saying here.
He's a little dyslexic because it's 975-84. Oh,
jeez.
Mm-hmm. Michael Mendoza, 206-903-6969 is the number for you to get through on. It's the only number that we really have available to keep tabs on what's going on with right now. I'm sorry that that's the case, but we have to play the hand we're dealt this morning, and the hand we're dealt is, it's a big queen of clubs. And that is a gay phone operator, and he's doing our dirty work, and he's fielding calls right now, trying to decipher whether we have a winner or not. Where are we at right now, Gay? Who are you talking to?
I am trying to get another call.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're just looking for one call. We're looking for the call of Michael Mendoza of San Jose, California, 206-903-6969.
Oh, jeez.
We'll sit and wait as long as it takes. This is where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Terry, eventually I'm going to get to your stories.
Hello?
Don't worry about it.
All right, good.
Hello?
Your hard labors are not going to go
good.
unnoticed this morning.
All right, good.
Would you like to give us a quick story right now while we're waiting,
I
or
do,
what?
actually, if you wouldn't mind. Deborah LaFave, she's back in the news. She was arrested for probation
Yeah, that was
violation.
about 2-3 days ago, I think, right?
2 days ago. Tuesday, it happened, yes.
Hang on, we got a call.
Hello? They hung up.
This is going so well.
Oh, it is.
It's getting texts I can hear.
Listen to everything going on in his house.
They hung up.
Why are people just calling and hanging up? They don't believe that this is really happening? Is that the problem?
I think so, maybe.
I can't believe I really got to hear Gay's voice.
That was so awesome.
What are they trying to do by calling and hanging up? They just aren't buying into this, or what?
They call and hang up.
This
all
is as
the
good
time.
as it gets, folks. Don't worry about it. Trust us.
Oh, jeez.
What did Deborah LaFave do, Terry? She had sex with another minor, or what?
No. Well, according to this story, with her probation, she can't even talk to a minor, and that's what she did.
All she did was talk to a minor?
Yes.
Well, she was having kind of dirty talk about boys and that kind of thing at her job.
Yes.
Because, just talking to a minor, if any minor walks up to her and says, hey, how you doing? Nice weather. You're arrested.
Well, but that's the thing.
It's almost as stupid.
Yeah, but it says that as part of her probation, she is to abstain from contact with minors under the 18 years.
Yeah, but I would think that she would have to have sex or some kind of sexual contact with a minor for her to violate her probation. Just having a talk or
they said she was having girl talk,
Yeah, she was talking
about
to
boys.
So it was a girl or was
a
boy?
It was a girl, 16-year-old girl.
It's
that she
really
works with.
But her original
was for you.
Huh?
Her original offense was, just take messages, please.
Yeah.
Her original call, we're a little busy here. Her original arrest was contact with an underage boy, right?
Yeah, having sex, right.
Well, then this isn't a real...
But it is...
a second violation.
The wrong
She's just
number.
But it is.
Sex talk with a girl.
It's a probation violation, technically, but it's the dumbest thing ever.
It is very.
Technically, but it is the dumbest thing
so
ever.
So basically, and the thing is that she's now, instead of a teacher, she works
she's a server at a restaurant.
At a restaurant.
And this was a person that just came in as a customer?
It's a co-worker, another server, or whatever.
They were talking
server
about boys.
That's underage?
Yeah, she's 16.
She's 16. Mm-hmm. And they were having, relationship talk we pretty much have every day. Luckily, I haven't been arrested.
It was look at that guy over there. He's cute or whatever, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And she's arrested.
Any side of Michael Mendoza, they're gay or what?
And they were talking about family problems, friends, high school boyfriends, and sex.
But you're being hit with a lot of... I would like to make one last appeal to the listening audience. This is not about me or you. This is about Michael Mendoza and his $1,000 in Christmas money.
How much
this
is
is
your
about
bill?
Michael Mendoza sending in his bill, his Bank of America credit card bill, and
how do I know
he has one phone line to get through in right now.
And it's gay.
What kind of bill was it?
Usually a case where we have a whole slew of lines, but that is not the situation this morning.
Hopefully next year we'll have fun.
What kind of bill was it?
Okay, thinks he may have Michael Mendoza on the line. Why do I think it's a long shot, Terry?
I know.
You're probably right.
What kind of bill was it? What company? I'm asking you, T-Man.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
How many times do I have to say? I didn't know you were talking to me. It's like Gay's radio show, and I'm not prepared.
I was all dialed in. I was listening.
You know what? From now on, Gay, when you answer your phone,
hilarious.
When you get a call in on your phone line, I want you to answer, it's Gay in the morning. Hello.
Okay.
All right, make it like you're doing the radio show and we're just on the outside looking in because that's the way it's come down this morning with our phone problems and us having to resort to using Gay's phone line to field phone calls. It's the Gay in the Morning radio show, and that's how you're going to answer the phones from now on, all right?
Okay.
It's a Bank of America, but we got to give them some more explicit, definitive details to truly identify whether Michael Mendoza's on the line.
Right.
All right?
Got it.
Yeah, what can I ask him to verify?
Let me see here.
Hurry before the delay kicks in. Ask him.
When did he send in this bill originally?
Mike, when did you send in the bill originally?
Originally.
Oh, they hung up.
Oh.
Aha! I must ask again of the listening audience. Allow Michael Mendoza a fighting chance here. Gay phone operator only has one phone line.
That's dumb. What the hell?
So his number again for Michael Mendoza is 206-903-6969. But I hope that you'll stop with the texts, you'll stop with the bogus phone calls, so that we can have a happy moment here
Gay in the morning.
Gay
Hello?
and Michael Mendoza.
Gay in the morning. Hello.
It's Gay in the morning. Hello.
Every time he says it from now on, we have to follow up with the jingle.
Okay.
Every time he says it, we have to follow up with the cheesy radio jingle. Let's practice right now.
Okay.
Let's pretend. Gay, say it again. Say it again. How you going to answer the phone when you answer it? Go ahead.
It's Gay in the morning. Hello.
Gay in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
He said he has a dog named Chi-Chi, but he doesn't remember when he sent in the bill because he said his girlfriend did it.
I don't think he's talking about any kind of, like, four-legged animal, Gay. I think he's making a move on you.
I don't think so.
I think it sounds like a Craigslist ad that you would definitely respond to me. A dog named Chi-Chi. Oh, he hung up?
It's Gay in the morning. Hello.
Gay in the morning. Yeah. You guys were a little late. You were a little slow on the draw there.
Hello.
I'm looking for a little backup music, but we don't have any.
Who is it?
Hey, we're all the music we need.
All right.
We are going to be so big time acapella-wise for Gay in the morning. Come on.
They hung up.
Waiting for your next call. Waiting for your next call. I'm excited about the next call because we're all going to nail this jingle. Here it comes. Here it comes. Was that a text or was that a call? Oh.
It's both, but it's not from that area.
Well, answer any call. I want to do the jingle.
It's Gay in the morning. Hello.
Gay in the morning. Yeah. Oh, we got to do the yeah?
Yes.
Do the yeah? Okay. All right, I'm down. I'm ready.
That was a Steven the Dickhead call.
I'm ready for you next time. Oh, my gosh. I explained on the air yesterday how the man is not with us anymore.
It's Gay in the morning. Hello.
Gay in the morning. Yeah.
Doesn't get any more pathetic than this.
This is what it's come to.
Yes.
Wow.
I've never been more proud of the program.
Oh, when you don't provide phone lines for a call-in radio show, this is what you get.
What are some of these
Gay in the morning. Hello.
Gay in the morning. Yeah.
They said on the air yesterday. Goodbye.
We said a lot on the air yesterday.
It's Gay in the morning. Hello.
Gay in the morning. Yeah.
Hotshot, where you going?
Someone's calling my phone now.
Someone's calling Hotshot now.
Hotshot in the morning.
Okay, thanks.
Hotshot in the morning.
What the T-Man in the morning for? If only the T-Man in the morning phone lines would ring, Terry. Apparently that's too much to ask.
Yeah,
though.
what is that number again that doesn't work? 1-866.
Nice to know.
Morning. Hello.
Gay in the morning.
Good to know all the other phone lines of the world are working just fine.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks for calling. All right. Bye-bye.
Hotshot in the morning.
Yeah.
What are some of these texts saying, Gay? What are these texters writing?
A lot of them are saying, hi, Gay. It's Gay in the morning. Hello.
Gay in the morning.
Michael Mendoza.
Woo. We're so stupid.
Yeah, I can't meet you today. Goodbye.
Oh, Gay.
You got big plans, I'm sure. Terry, what else is happening in the world, please?
This is actually something a little bit different, according to a study at Michigan State University. You know that friends with benefit situation that you might have? Oh, my gosh, Hotshot's getting called again.
I am?
What's that?
Jeez. friends with benefits, that kind of relationship.
Friends with benefits.
Yes.
What about friends with benefits? Well,
according to a study at Michigan State University, there's a 10% chance that those who are in that type of relationship will actually end up in a real committed relationship.
Oh, so for those who are heading over to some dude's house at 2 a.m. with just a little quick makeup application done, and they really feel kind of self-conscious about the things they're doing, they are getting the last laugh because a lot of them are actually getting into relationships with the guys that they're booty calling and doing the friends with benefits thing
They are, but it's only a 10% chance. However, there's a greater...
10% is higher than I would have thought, Terry. I'm sorry to have to talk so loud over Gay in the Morning here, but we got to do what we got to do. How is Gay in the Morning doing on his show over there?
Who are you?
Oh, good, it sounds like.
How can you prove that it's Michael? Oh, your last name's Mendoza. Okay. How else can you prove it?
Jesus, Hotshot.
I thought you were going to turn off your phone, Hotshot.
I don't know how, I guess.
What's the last 4 digits of your account number?
That's a good one.
I don't know. I don't think Gay does either. I think he's bluffing.
Well, but still, it's nice.
If the guy threw out any 4 numbers, he would win right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they hung up.
Oh, see.
Aha, good one,
But anyway,
Gay.
can I finish this whole
Real shrewd.
Can I finish this whole friends with benefits?
No, I
thing?
got to take a break, Terry. We'll get back to the friends with benefits story
geez.
after we.
God,
well, I mean, Gay in the Morning is a high biller, Terry.
Yeah.
Gay in the Morning, hello.
Gay in the Morning has all kinds of
Is
advertising
it Michael Mendoza?
spots that need to be played.
Here's a little bumper out for Gay in the
how
Morning.
old are you, Michael? Yeah, you sound like it. Bye-bye.
He probably hung up on Michael Mendoza about 6 times already.
Yeah,
he's being too tough on these callers. How do you know? Hey, Gay, how do you know that one of these callers wasn't Michael Mendoza?
If they're not willing to give info, then they don't want the money.
What?
Oh my
Gay in the Morning, hello.
Gay in the Morning.
The T-Man Show.
Terry, guess what?
What's that?
I'm being told, I don't know if I should cross my fingers, my toes, combination of every crossing whatsoever, but I'm being told that the phone lines for this year's program are back up and running. Apparently, our company made that 21st billion in the past hour, and now the phone lines are functional, and I think this means that the Gay in the Morning show has been canceled.
Oh, how can I fake my sadness? Oh.
And the need that we had for him to take the calls that were necessary to be taken this morning are, they're still happening, but not necessary.
Hello?
Gay in the Morning.
I don't know if I can continue to do the jingle, Terry. The show's been canceled. It's always the host who's the last to know, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
They want to know if Terry has pretty feet.
I do.
She said yes.
I think Terry, it really isn't up to you to answer that question. It would probably be an outsider's point of view, wouldn't you think, or what?
No, not when I get them
the fact that we're
taken
still
care of all
letting
the
Gay
time.
phone operator dictate the course of the subject matter of this program is still a little concerning. The show's been canceled.
Oh.
Terry does have some cute feet. Yes, they're cute little Filipino feet. How can you go wrong?
Right.
Cute Filipino Pete? Come on. You can't go wrong with Terry's feet or any feet of a Filipino woman. What do you expect to have these oversized, like, I don't know, Samoan feet? Come on, please.
It's Gay in the Morning. Hello?
Gay? Oh, dang it. It's canceled.
Gay, I don't know if you heard the news, but the Gay in the Morning show has been canceled.
It's Gay in the Morning. Hello?
He doesn't care.
How you doing?
Well, even though Gay refuses to accept it, Mike, let me just, before I tell Gay that he's been canceled, maybe I should check the phone line and see if they're working. Hang on, Gay. 1-866. What's our number again, Terry? The actual number that is for this program?
Oh.
Yeah. 663 T-Man. That's the one.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, I never felt better about saying those numbers before, Terry.
All right.
A little too many times saying 69, 69, because it only gets me so fired up. 1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call. And let me see if these phone lines are working before we tell Gay that the show has officially been canceled. Tara, you're on the air. Has been waiting through it all, Terry. You're on the air.
Wow,
Hello.
way to go.
Yes, I have. This is.
Because it was like the phone callers could call in, Terry, but they couldn't get put on the air.
Right.
So Tara, being the trooper that she is, waited all the way through. Yes, Tara.
Yes, I did. I waited all the way through. Good morning, you guys. Good morning, T-Man.
But let me just tell Michael Mendoza, now you don't have to battle everyone else on the one phone line gay phone operator has. We'll give you to the end of the show, and there'll be no ifs, ands, or buts, Terry. Michael Mendoza has at least an hour to call 1-866-663-T-Man, and if he gets through to us, we will pay the entire balance of his $975.84 of his Bank of America credit card, and we'll even round up to a cool $1,000. Yes, Tara, what did you want to say? It's so nice to actually be able to take your phone call this morning.
Michael Mendoza has had all this time. I'm not trying to hate, but he could have called on the other line. You guys were taking all the calls. And
oh, come on. Gay's line got bombarded with all kinds of homophobes. Well, how is Michael Mendoza going to get through on that number?
Hey, you still had a chance. The phone calls were coming through quickly. I don't have too much of an issue, but seriously, I've been listening every day since you guys have done this contest. I've been faithfully waking up. I've been listening to everything.
And your bill hasn't been pulled yet. Is that where you're going with this?
I have a bill that's probably ridiculous.
Well, if you feel like you're alone, Tara, you can guess again, because a lot of people, yes, have waited every morning for their bill to get pulled, and you can't pull everyone's bill. But I believe that you're telling the truth. You're as loyal as it gets to the program, or are you loyal to the program or just to the pay your bill segment?
No, I'm
there
very
can be
much
people
loyal
out there.
Program. I
see where you're
every single morning. When I used to work in the city, I would listen to you guys at like 6 o'clock in the morning when I still had sleep dookie in my eye on the bus.
Wow, you don't need to know that.
I bet that was really attractive for all the bus goers. Are you a woman who's married? Are you single? Are you involved in any way?
No, I'm not single. Let me excuse myself. I actually have a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend?
Yes.
And you and this girlfriend have been seeing each other for how long now?
For 8 years next year.
Wow, that's a long time.
And who's more of the dominant when it comes to your sexual situations on a regular basis? Or maybe sometimes you alternate, but who the majority of the time takes the reins and really plows the fields and does what needs to be done in a more aggressive fashion? You or your girlfriend?
I don't want to put all my business on the air like that, but my girlfriend, I guess, will be the better.
So she decides who puts on the fleece vest.
But
Like,
that's
what
not
color
what
you
this
go with?
call is about.
Well, but you should know that when you call in, we talk about things.
Well, that's what this call is about now, Tara. It may not have been originally what this call was about, but that's where we're at now. What was your call about originally, just so we're aware? I get it. You're upset that your bill hasn't been pulled yet. You're filled with frustration, and you're at the end of your friggin' pay your bills rope, and I am sorry, but what can I do? You want me to, toss you some CDs? What do you want?
Let me give you a little bit of the background. One of the bills I sent in was a 3-day notice for my rent. And I'm still struggling with that. My manager, I don't live in the greatest neighborhood. This guy, I swear, is like stalking people earlier in the morning. He's up at the butt crack of dawn when I
got so many Cry Me a River stories that I could go through that I feel for you, but there's so many people in the same boat that you're in.
I completely understand that. But
how about I give you a bumper sticker? Would that make everything better?
Well, if the bumper sticker, pay my bill, then yeah.
Well, I have a quick question. Well, where's the girlfriend of 8 years? Do you guys not live together? You guys are both struggling, or what?
We've been through ups and downs. We're both.
Oh, she's a good for nothing, Terry. Can't you tell? She sits on the couch with her hand down her pants, watching Sports Center all the time,
playing Xbox 360.
No. It's working.
I mean,
for free.
you guys don't you guys have double income? Aren't you a couple of lesbian dinks or what?
No, we're both actually dental assistants. She has to complete an externship, which she's out there working for free right now.
Now, of all the Cry Me a River stories that I just talked about, Terry,
it's not. It's true.
I don't think two dental assistants that make decent salary, dental assistants, last I checked, are not the lowest paid person in the history of employment.
But it's a tough job. I'm only working part-time right now, and she's working part-time, still trying to finish school. So it's been very tough. It really has. And I have really had like a lot of hopes on this program. We still have some days to go.
You still have a couple of weeks or so to go. I'll offer you $50 right now. Call it a day. I ain't going any higher. You taking it or you leaving it?
I'll take it.
Whoa!
Congratulations, Terry! You got $50. Congratulations! Well done. Hey.
$50.
What a generous man I must be feeling like this morning.
You are.
Because are you kidding me? Her with her little sob, oh poor woe is me, my lesbian bun hurts. Are you telling me that I really was in a position where I had to give her anything? I don't think so. Her and my pussy hurt story. Are you telling me that I really ought to do anything there? Now I got to get all these people, all kinds of women, all kinds of men. T-Man, my pussy hurts, and I'm supposed to help them out too now? Is that what I just set up for myself?
So if I call and say that, you won't believe it?
No, I know your pussy does hurt.
Okay, all right.
Pick up on Tara. Tell her we'll be sending her $50 because I like Tara, because I believe that genuinely she is a loyal listener to the program, and I can understand how the frustration level starts to climb. Who's talking to her right now? Who's on the hold talking to Tara situation? Is that Vinnie the Pooh?
Probably, yes.
Vinnie the Pooh, let me know if Sarah even has a moment of being like an ingrate based on what I threw her way there. Because I know $50 ain't breaking any banks, but she better be pretty damn thankful that I was mustering up any kind of situation for her under the circumstances. How is she reacting to this, Vinnie the Pooh? Vinnie the Pooh?
Yeah, she genuinely sounds pretty excited. I'm going to go ahead and say she's...
I would have thought that would be the case, Terry.
Yeah.
But if she even begins to waver, then tell her that $50 will get ripped out of her hand as quickly as we put it in it.
I'm
all
just
right,
saying,
Vincent
if you're not
Pooh?
genuinely excited about it, T-Man said he... Okay,
no, you don't have to tell her that.
She's excited,
You don't have to tell her that. You don't have to tell her that. Okay, just let me know if that happens. And by the way, I'm getting more and more emails lately of women discovering you on the internet, Vinnie the Pooh, and being astounded with how handsome a man you are.
Oh, jeez.
I must tell you that.
Oh, well, thank
I mean, normally I would
yeah, people always, like, I've been getting some too, like...
Oh, you know what? Just leave it at that.
All right.
Don't get carried away now.
Okay.
All right, buddy?
I'm just saying. Okay, you can ask me a question. What do you want to
Just a little moment. Take it for what it is.
You want to expand on it? Well,
hold on, T-Man. We might have a breakthrough. She has a question, and she said this might be a long shot. Go ahead.
You know what? I'm okay with it. Whatever it is, as long as she's not giving you a hard time, she's thankful for the $50. That's nice. All right, Vinny? Well done. Okay.
He's handsome, but, if you're into 130 pounds... he may want to keep the headshot up there. That's probably a good move.
Yeah.
Hopscotch couldn't let him get away with that one little dig.
Well, he's like tooting his own horn. It kind of bugged me, so I can't. Oh, T-Man, I get plenty of those myself. Actually, I only got 100 yesterday. It was really weird. It was a slow day.
Okay, Michael Mendoza, we are still looking for you at 1-866-663-T-Man. Of course, now that our phone lines are back up and running, every phone line we have is occupied by somebody that wants to talk about something. I got Money who wants to say Terry's a dumb bunt. I got Michelle in San Francisco who wants to say she has a relationship issue. I got Elizabeth in Seattle. I got a whole slew of people, so we got to do our best, Terry. Work overtime, so to speak, and take a lot of phone calls. When we get back from the break, I'm going to get to all the stories we may have missed out on, considering all that's gone down this morning, all the little glitches we've had. But we will try to do it all right after these words.
The T-Man Show.
23-year-old super beauty Scarlett Johansson is livid about the Us Weekly cover story with the headline A-list nip tuck. Is she considering legal action against the mag? Yes. Scarlett says the story, which she claims insinuates she had a nose job, is not true. In a statement, Scarlett says, I am very concerned that my fans and perhaps even my employers will feel misled. Thus, I feel compelled to take immediate legal action against Us Weekly. Right. Ken Baker, editorial director of UsMagazine.com, came to Extra today with his side of the story.
We don't definitively say that she had a nose job.
Oh, that's good enough for me, then. They just speculated.
Right.
So what is Scarlett Johansson all bent out of shape about? She's pretty freaking hot, and she looks like a woman who should be really thankful that she's as hot as she turned out to be, because she looks like she was put together with, like, spare parts. And when, for some reason, when it's all said and done, you look at the entire package that is Scarlett Johansson, she's pretty hot.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have hot eyes or really a hot nose or really that great. Her hair is good, but her body's pretty good. But you put it all together and just something about Scarlett Johansson that's just way hot.
Yeah.
So chill out and be thankful. Can't anyone just relax and be thankful instead of just taking for granted what they have and going for the extra mile here?
Doesn't seem like it anymore.
Looks like she was put together with spare parts. That could be a disaster. My gosh.
At least she has big ones. When it all comes down to it.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Lopsided but big, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lopsided?
Well, spare parts, Terry. They got them at the junkyard. You know how it works.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
And they stuck it in there, and they let her go about her life, and it all works. Big natural boobies and cute little pug nose, and the Us Weekly people can't even believe that it's real, that they thought it was an altered nose situation.
Mm-hmm.
She should take that as a compliment. I look like I got a nose job, and I didn't even have to put ice on my face. Relax, Scarlett, would you please?
And her nose all bent out of shape here.
Man, 1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call. I'm going to take a lot of calls in this segment because, let's be honest, this is an important segment for Michael Mendoza, Terry.
Okay.
I feel bad for Michael Mendoza because I can feel him trying to get through, Terry. I can feel it. And yet, since the phone line started working again this morning, there hasn't been like an open line for even a quarter of a second. So what are his chances? And gay phone operator is still fielding calls, unaware that his show, or not unaware, but unaccepting of the fact that his show has been canceled. His phone line is even still ringing.
Hello?
My gosh. Gay.
They hung up.
Gay.
Yes, sir.
There's no need for you to continue on with that anymore. It's over now, okay?
But it's time for Gay in the Morning horoscopes.
Oh, gosh.
It is, really, Sagittarius, your calm self-assurance is a magnet for the person you most want near you. One sweet gesture carried out with grace will etch your name on this person's
very good.
heart.
Thank you, Gay.
But wait, Gay in the Morning traffic is next.
Gay in the Morning traffic and weather, yes. I can't believe that we have to miss out on this on a daily basis, Terry. The Gay in the Morning traffic and weather on the 9s.
Oh, yeah.
On the 6 9s.
Wow.
1-866-663-T-Man. Give me one or two quick stories, and then I'm going to race through as many phone calls as I can get to, Terry. What do you got?
I got a story about a woman in England who basically broke into prison because her husband is there, and she wanted to have sex with him.
Oh, how romantic.
Isn't it, though?
Breaking into prison.
Yeah.
Is there any penalty? Is there anything on the books? Is there any crime that has been put on record for breaking into prison?
Well, she was held on suspicion of trespassing.
Yeah, that's what
I mean, breaking into prison to try to get someone out is something that has been heard before, I'm sure. But breaking into prison just to have sex and then leave him where you left him?
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be the best of all worlds for any woman. If you could just break in every night, and then when you're done with him, go back to your big old house there and not have to worry about him, like, crawling over to your side of the bed and getting it on. Because my wife is always complaining that I get her side of the bed too warm.
Right.
Don't lay on my side of the bed. You're making it too warm.
You're a warm-bodied guy.
Relax. I'm sorry to warm up your side of the bed so drastically. My gosh. Screaming like a maniac, like what I did here. I swear she screams, "You're on my side!"
Get away.
Take a pill. I've already taken 9 tonight because of you.
Wow.
Oh, when you're screaming like that over something so inconsequential, you ever hear something so ridiculous you're making my side of the bed warm?
I actually have.
Here, let me make it a little warmer. There, I'll deal with that.
Yeah.
Now you need a pooper scooper. How's that for a
Whoa.
nice heated situation?
Whoa. Did you bring the plastic baggie?
Yes. 1-866-6. Did you do a story or did I miss something there?
No, the woman
breaking into prison.
Because it was a minimal security prison. She broke in. Blah, blah, blah.
Did she get to have sex with
She
this man
actually
or no?
did, yes.
Oh,
and the guard
what a happy
busted
ending.
them because he was trying to sneak her out. So now
I think I saw a porno like this, Terry.
Oh, God.
I think I saw a porno like this.
Why
You know,
is
the
there
porno I was
always
telling
a
you
porno related to stories that I do?
Well, I tend to watch a lot of porn, Terry, you know. When I'm not making the side of the bed warm, I'm in my little chair there in my office watching some scenes where girls are oralizing the men in their lives and going... Hearing a lot of I told you, hear a lot of that lately. I know that Perk Gay's ear is up. Gay in the Morning horoscopes are done. Are we on traffic and weather? Where are we going from there?
I'm a Libra.
Gay, Terry's a Libra. Gay. Gay. Oh, he's gone.
Wow. Just like that?
The Gay in the Morning show is officially off the air.
Oh. Sad.
What
a shame. Is he going to have a holiday party or anything for his... or going away party?
I don't know. What else is happening real quick, Terry? What else is going on, please?
Well, the teen birth rate has gone up for the first time in 15 years.
Teenagers getting pregnant.
Yep. the ages
About
of...
time the teenage girls got back to being all Huckersville, Terry.
Gone up to 3%.
It had gone down 15 straight years?
Well, it hadn't increased. Let's just say it that way. The first increase...
The likelihood that it means it went down over the
Right.
past 15 years. Because the chance of it staying exactly on the percentage number that it was on is probably remote. So it's the first time in 15 years that it's gone up.
Then
That's
there
the
was an
official way of
increase.
saying
Yes.
it. So
Yes.
finally, they're getting with the program. And letting the teenage boys and a couple of 35-year-old men have some serious access. Is that right?
42 births per 1,000 teenage girls.
Is this a take-a-bow moment for the teenage girls, Terry, or is it not like that?
No, how about no?
Ah, it's a shame. So this is a sad story, is that what you're saying?
It is.
I don't think this is a sad story.
Well, yeah, it is when you're looking at a 15-year-old.
How about a big round of applause for a 15-year run? How about that? How about you're talking like the pitcher who throws 8 scoreless innings and then gives up a hit? They don't boo him, Terry.
No, I know
they cheer him for 8 scoreless, for 8 no-hit innings. If he throws a no-hitter for 8 innings, then gives up a hit, they're not booing him. It's like the teenage girls out there went on a 15-year run of nothing but nonstop declines in the teenage birth, premature in their live pregnancy situation, and you're talking about, oh, that's a shame how bad they all have gotten here. No, give them a big standing ovation for 15 years in the 15-year run that they had going there.
That's pretty impressive.
And let's hope this starts a new streak.
Oh, wow.
Let's have it go up and up.
How about no?
Oh.
42 pregnancies per 1,000 teenagers.
Yeah, but back in 91, which was the highest, which was the peak, they were doing 62 births per 1,000.
Isn't the world a more fun place when a couple of teenage girls are getting knocked up? Be honest. You know I'm right. You know when I put it that way.
It makes
you
for better high school movies, for sure.
Doesn't it make for fun times when somebody in your high school all of a sudden is missing and you wonder what happened to them, and then you're told by the school administration that they're taking a little time to themselves?
A little time.
But they don't even leave, I swear, anymore.
I've told you a number of times that once a girl was on the verge of starting to show in our high school, they always were. We were always told, as far as the rest of the school, asking whatever happened to that person, that they got mono and they'll be back in about 3 to 4 months.
Right.
Like mono always lasted 3 to 4 months.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
So doesn't it make the world a little bit more of an exciting place?
No,
All right, maybe it's just me. Michelle, you're on the air. Hello. Is Michelle there?
Oh, boy. Not good.
Well, maybe we went back down to 20 million now.
Yeah.
20 billion. I don't know.
That's it.
1-866-663.
Oh,
Michelle's there?
I got scared.
Shock.
Oh, wow. I was ready to disconnect you, Michelle. What's up?
Hi, T-Man. Hi, Terry.
How you doing, baby?
Hi.
What's going on?
Fine.
Where are you driving? In your car? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm at work. I work in Pittsburgh.
And what do you do?
I drive. Hello?
Yes.
I work for the DHL.
Uh-huh. And what do you require to wear on a typical work day?
Some dark pants and an ugly red and yellow uniform shirt.
Oh, so you're a uniform? You have to wear a uniform to work every day?
Yes.
You have to do you have how many versions of the uniform do you have? Do you have to wash the same one all the time or what?
No. I have 2 pants and 4 shirts.
You got 4 shirts and 2 pants.
Yes. But I do have to wash my pants.
So come a typical Friday, you're wearing those pants for the 3rd time in a week in all likelihood. Because you're not doing that much laundry. No one does that much laundry, let's be honest, Michelle. Right or wrong? I mean...
You're right.
And you sound like a kind of girl who can get pretty juicy. So on a Friday, when you're wearing the same pants for the 3rd time in a typical week, it's not the most sanitary situation, but it's nice nonetheless. Let's be honest, right, Michelle?
I have a washer and dryer.
I know you have a washer dryer, but everyone who has a washer dryer doesn't use it that often.
I
You use it when it's absolutely necessary.
I do, because I have to.
So that would mean that on a typical week, you do laundry at least 3 times a week.
No.
I'm not saying there aren't women that don't do laundry 3 times a week on a week here or there, but consistently, is any woman out there doing the same clothes 3 times a week, Terry? No.
It seems like a lot, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Not the same clothes.
Women do laundry once a week, and heaven forbid the same clothing item should show up in a laundry hamper 2 weeks in a row. A lot of times you'll get an earful. Why am I seeing this again?
That's not dirty. Wear it again. You're going to wear it out. Keep washing
All right,
it.
but that's not why you called, Michelle. So let's get to why you called. What's on your mind, baby?
I know, but now, I was on hold so long, I don't want to talk about relationships anymore.
I'm sorry for making you wait so long. So if you want to change the subject, anything you want to talk about, is always good with me, Michelle. What do you got?
I want to talk about the other day when you were talking about the lady with the bikini on or whatever happened.
Jennifer Love Hewitt in her bikini?
Yeah.
That's like the only thing I don't want to talk about this morning. Haven't we exhausted Jennifer
Why?
Love
Because
Hewitt?
I just want to say that, some women, things happen to their bodies and stuff, and...
Nothing terrible happened to Jennifer Love Hewitt's body. Her body still looks good. I just want her to be aware mentally of where she's at right now. She's not the Jennifer Love Hewitt who had this rock-hard, perfectly toned body in 2001. 6 years have expired since then. Maybe that's not nice, but that's the reality. Sometimes reality isn't nice.
So
sometimes I have to be the one to tell you the nice, unnice things that happen in the realistic world. I'm sorry. Condemn me for being honest.
Okay, next. I want to talk about the porn issue.
The porn issue?
Yeah.
All right, when are we going to make one?
Whenever, T-Man.
Really? You think you'd be able to keep up with me? Because let me tell you what I would do to you.
The way you talk, I don't know.
Let me tell you what I would do to you in your little juicy uniform trousers.
You're in trouble.
There. I'm in trouble?
Yep, your wife.
All right, it's a deal. That's a deal. I'll put you through the ringer like you're the pants in your washing machine.
No, but why is that? Why is that like
throw your ass so hard up against the wall, Michelle?
It's big. You would have the hard time.
Your big ass? You got a nice big ass?
You don't supposed to cut.
What size are you? Since we're into sizes these days, thanks to Sarah Michelle Gellar. I mean, why do I always want to say Sarah Michelle Gellar?
I don't know.
Jennifer
say that.
Love
You don't
Hewitt.
want to answer.
Since that Jennifer Love Hewitt is not a size 2, it just got us all in the mode of sizes this week. What size are you, Michelle?
12.
You're 12? And you think that's like too much to handle for the average guy? Not that I'm anywhere close to the average guy. Oh, I pound you so hard. What happened to her phone?
Oh.
She just got disconnected. Do you think that was like a fateful moment, Terry?
Oh, yeah.
Right at pound?
Right at
Right when I'm saying the word pound, Terry. Her phone line magically hits a cell area that allows her to be able to continue the conversation no longer. Size 12, big-ass booty. You kidding me? All right, we move on.
Okay.
John, you're on the air. Hello.
Going on, T-Man?
How are you, sir?
Doing good.
What can I do for you this morning, my friend?
Yeah, so my wife is Samoan, and she knows that you used to say something about Samoan feet, and she started calling you an asshole and all sorts of names.
Well, first off, she's absolutely correct in saying I'm an asshole, but in this situation, what was it that we were talking about, Terry? You were talking
Somebody
about your
asked me-
feet.
yeah, somebody
You, without
asked
hesitation, went on record and saying, oh, yes, and confirming that they were cute.
Yes.
So I was trying to think of the first thing that could pop into my head, whether it's true or not true, of someone that may have big feet, and I used the Samoan people for that. It's probably I don't know if it's accurate or not, but I just felt like saying it. And your wife, being a Samoan woman, was very offended by that. Is that right?
Yep.
Are you a Samoan man?
No, I'm not.
Phew. Does your wife have big feet? Yes or no? Does your wife have big feet?
No, she doesn't. She's Samoan and black. She actually has nice feet.
So she has nice feet, but not big feet.
No,
nice
not big.
feet can be big feet. Big
Yeah,
feet
they
can be
can.
nice. So you haven't
Yeah,
answered
they
the
can.
question. Are they big feet?
No, they're not big, but I do agree with you. Samoans do have big feet. She's just not one of them.
I don't know if I agree with me. I just threw it out there for whatever reason. I don't
She's
take
like a
whatever I
5.5.
say that seriously.
Samoans have big everything. They're just big people. I mean, whatever.
Yep. They're big people. I love my Samoan brothers and sisters, and I if your wife is all bent out of shape, believe me, I'm not. I would love to actually call her and just make it even worse if that's not a problem with you. You want to give us her number so I can call and. Most people would probably be in the mode to try to patch things up, Terry. But if she really has a problem, let's really play on this, Terry.
Yeah, sure.
Let's really push
Give
her
her a
big.
holler.
She must be pretty sensitive to whatever size feet she has. She must be thinking they're on the verge of being considered very big feet, and it's a very big hot button for her. So any hot button I find, Terry, you know I'm only going to be pressing away.
Push. Hot button.
You know I love pressing the hot buttons.
Hot button.
Can I put you on? Can I put you on? Is she with you right now? Is she in the car with you?
No, she's actually at work right now, but you can call her whenever you want.
Okay, good. Let me put you on hold. We'll get her number.
This is going to be great.
Let's call this Big Bird, Terry.
Big
Let's call Bigfoot. She's got a big problem. She's calling me an asshole, Terry.
Yep, she is.
Which couldn't be more dead on the bullseye, but still, obviously, this woman is a little bit upset with something I said, Terry, so let's only make it 10 times worse.
Okay.
You know how I love to do it. And while we're waiting for that number, Terry, tell me another story that you have on your plate. What else is going on, please?
Well, Journey has found a new lead singer, and it's a Filipino man. And they found him on YouTube.
Is this the Filipino and Samoan version of the morning show as far as the week's concerned, Terry?
Sounds like
Every
it.
story is going to be either based on something that involves the Filipino community, and this Journey singer is what you say now?
Yeah, they found him on YouTube.
They're still trying to pump Journey in our face?
They are. Yeah. And his name is Arnel Pineda.
Did Randy Jackson sign off on this?
I don't think so.
He's a
So the Filipino people in the world have spent so many tireless hours doing karaoke that it's finally paying off?
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little bit if you want to hear it. A little audio from him.
A little audio of what?
Of the new lead singer.
The Filipino dude?
Yeah, he's actually
it's a dude, right? It's not a woman. They're not putting a Filipino woman.
Right.
Because really, it's not the Filipino men that are doing all this karaoke. They have to sit around waiting for hours for their wives and their girlfriends to finally be done in the bar doing their karaoke run. Before you know it, it's 5 a.m. and they still want to do one more song. But it would be fitting if a Filipino woman finally got something as far as a payoff for all the tireless hours of karaoke that they do, Terry.
Nope.
But no, that's not the case. The Filipino men are scoring big time because being the lead singer of Journey, I mean, maybe Journey is a 1980s band and maybe it's far past its time. But who knows? Maybe this Filipino dude is going to pump some life back into the group. Is he horrible or what?
No, he's actually shockingly good.
Really?
Yes.
And he was some unknown that they found out there. How did they find him?
On YouTube.
Wow, YouTube really paying off like that?
Yeah.
I actually stumbled across him during one of our vacations we had when I was up till 4 a.m. on YouTube. and I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And people were leaving comments, dude, you should be the singer of lead singer of Journey. You're so good.
So he's got clips on YouTube. He's out there and getting so much of a buzz that the people of Journey actually got wind of it.
Yeah. And they got in contact with him.
And now it's official. He signed a contract to be the new lead singer of Journey. Yeah. All right, let's hear a couple of notes from our Filipino friend here.
You can tell the really bad effects on his voice. It's like a karaoke.
Are you being serious that he's really that good?
I think he's awesome. Especially for Steve Perry, yes.
Highway ride into the midnight sun. Wheels go round around on my mind.
See, he's belting it out. Pull it down for a second. He's belting it out. Let me give you the impression of how a Filipino woman would now sing the same song while doing karaoke. Right. When she's talking normally in the bar, she's at a normal volume, if not very loud. But when she starts singing in her karaoke moment, it'd be Highway Ride to the midnight sun. And people in the audience would be like, has she started yet? Is she singing? I can't hear a damn thing. Louder! Wheels go round and round on my mind. This guy does sound good, though, I'll tell you.
Yeah, he does sound good.
I don't want to fall behind. I got to call John. Hey, John, is it your wife or what? John. Hey, John. Is this his wife I'm calling or his girlfriend? Does anyone remember?
I don't.
Girlfriend, I thought.
All right.
I don't know.
Apparently her name is Tina. Let's see if she'll talk to us.
Can't remember.
See if she'll talk to me. She's really upset. I will take any call of someone who's upset with me. I do tend to, in speaking what's on my mind, Terry, to bend someone a little bit out of shape.
Hello.
Yeah, can I speak to the clown-footed Tina, please?
What?
Is Tina there? I'm looking for a Tina. Is there a Tina on the premises? Hello.
Who's calling, please?
Is anyone doing? Tina, please.
No, you got to tell me who it is.
I said to you, I'm calling from the Transgas Corporation, and I would like to speak to Tina. Thank you so much. I'll hold.
No, never mind. You're rude. Bye.
Oh, jeez. What did I say? How is that rude? I haven't even started yet.
I love the the corporation.
If I say who I am, they're not going to put me through. They didn't put me through anyway, but how is that rude? I haven't even gotten going yet.
You started out with the big clown-footed.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah, the big clown-footed Tina. Yeah.
But I don't think that works really
maybe
well.
Not. Maybe I should have saved that for a little
Yeah,
later.
maybe. Yeah, maybe you should just kind of like call up and just ask for the person before the other stuff.
All right, yeah, Terry. How about when they answer, you ask for them?
All right.
All right. You got a nice
Tina,
pleasant
right?
voice. I've always longed for a nice pleasant voice. I don't think it's in the cards. I don't think I'll be like waking up on Christmas morning and unwrapping my gift under the tree. Oh, it's a nice pleasant voice. Oh, that's what I needed. And it's my size too.
Fits perfect. You watch way too much karaoke.
Terry, I get together with all my relatives on like Thanksgiving weekend. All my in-laws.
Yes.
And they have a karaoke machine in the house. And you get the sense that they're so into it that they're just going to belt it out, right?
Uh-huh.
And then my mother-in-law starts singing, and this is the volume level that she sings at. And her sister joins in, and it gets no louder. Until the midnight sun.
Does your wife join in?
Well, my wife doesn't want to.
Oh.
She knows I'll make fun of her to the end of time. Maybe she joins in when I leave the room.
Hello?
Hi, is Tina available?
Who's calling?
Terry?
Who's calling, please?
This is Terry.
Pardon me?
Hi, my name is Terry.
And who are you?
Why are you so protective of Tina? Just put her on the damn phone, please.
Who is this?
Put her on the damn phone right now! Stop asking questions! Hand the phone to Tina!
She's not here. Who the fuck is...
Oh,
okay.
All right, she swore at me, Terry. And who's being rude? Who's being rude? Did I use the F word at her? I wish the people out there could have heard that. I wish people out there who heard her call me a rude person could have heard the sewer mouth that she really, truly has.
I bet that was actually Tina that answered.
Well, it sounded like a woman with big feet to me, so maybe you're right. My gosh, saying F you to us.
I was pleasant.
And I had to drop a good 8 seconds of that phone call that was unable to be aired, Terry. And before she said F you to us, that was a priceless 7 seconds that we lost out on.
I know.
People have no idea what they missed. You have to buy the DVD. Oh, jeez. I don't think there'll be any DVD. Let me hear this dude again with the Journey guy. Let me hear him a little bit more.
Restless arms.
Sounds like Steve Perry.
I know.
That's the point. It's great.
Sitting on my love along the wire.
And he was just putting his videos up on YouTube, huh?
Yep.
It's going to lead to so many wannabes throwing their videos up left and right.
So for all those years you've been in that Styx cover band, your turn's coming.
Now that you know that it could actually be effective and you could be discovered on YouTube, how many hundreds of thousands of videos are going to be thrown up in the next couple of days of someone waiting to be discovered?
This guy plugged himself pretty hard on YouTube.
So I can't put it on right now.
I'd go to a Journey site and they would say, hey, if you like this, then come visit this site. So, of course, I fall for it, and I linked over and saw him on there.
No, he's good.
He is really good, yes.
Mm-hmm. I want to hear more. What are you stopping it for?
Oh,
we haven't even got to the chorus. Is that all they give you?
Well,
that's all they give you?
Yeah. No, all right. They gave you the whole song, but that's all I laid down. I really didn't think you'd want more than 10 seconds.
Oh, you kidding? I can't get enough, baby. Love Filipino Journey.
Filipino Journey kicks ass.
Love Filipino Journey. Love Filipino Journey?
Oh,
the lead singer for Quiet Riot just died. Maybe I'll put a video out.
I love Hot Shot Quiet Riot. Is he playing the piano or no?
He is not.
Sleep alone tonight. Sitting on my love.
There it is, available on K-Tel. It's Filipino Journey. Everybody enjoy.
The T-Man Show.
Let me see if I can get in a couple of calls that have been waiting a while. Ronald in Concord, you've been waiting a bit. Are you there, sir? Hello, I'm with very little time. Time is short. So am I, Ronald. What do you got?
Hey, I just wanted to say hi to you and Terry, and we listen to you guys every morning, and all the crew down here at BMW appreciate you being on the air.
Oh, that's nice, dude. It's nice to hear. Thank you for sitting and waiting to say that. It's very lovely. Aren't people lovely? Except when they're not lovely. You know who's not lovely, Terry? Did you hear what happened during the break? That woman who sweared she's the one who curses at me. And Vinnie the Pooh told me during the break she called up complaining like she's going to go higher up and get to the authorities of this company to make sure I'm dealt with. Or whatever word she used to describe how she's not done with me yet. Screw you stupid wench. You don't scare me. First of all, what was her name, Terry? Did we even find out her name?
No.
Did we know her name?
No.
We don't know her. We didn't even get her name?
No.
I'm just all she had to do was pass the phone along. That's all I asked her to do.
That's true.
Don't get on me, honey. Don't get on me, honey. And she's the one who curses at me, and she's going to complain about me. Well, you write your congressman. Whatever you want to do. Complaining about me. I'm as sweet as sugar, and she's talking about how she's going to, I'm going to take this for everything. Shut your stupid ass. I've done nothing. You said the F word to me, honey. I should complain about you. But I got better things to do with my life. Did she say the F word to me, Terry?
Mm-hmm. She did.
Threatening the family-oriented format of this program?
Yes.
My goodness, I was offended. And she has the audacity to complain about me? Well, complain until you're blue in the face. I hope you do. As a matter of fact, I hope you're in the midst of writing letters right now, making phone calls to the management, to congressmen, to senators, to whoever, the FCC, whoever you want to call. Be my guest. I'm the nicest man in the world.
I mean, how could anybody get upset on a day when there's Filipino Journey? I mean, really? Come on.
It really doesn't make sense to me or anyone, I'm sure. But she's chosen to get upset with me, and that's her prerogative. She sees a rough exterior, perhaps, that she was not comfortable with dealing with. So what? So pass the phone along. That's all I ever wanted you to do in the first place. It didn't have to get to a point where you're telling me to F off. And threatening the well-being, jeopardizing the family nature of this program? Who the hell is she, you stupid wench? Oh, I'm going to complain. Well, complain away. I'll complain right there with you. I'll help you sound out the big words so you can write it in your letter.
Wow.
I get so scared when people talk about, they're going to go higher up. I've heard it from the day I started. This isn't nothing I haven't heard before. Trust me. You think you're going to scare me? You can forget it. Nicole in San Leandro, you're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, baby?
I'm doing all right, I guess.
Oh, well, I have about 30 seconds.
I know.
But that's,
I'm sorry. Well,
probably leave us 28 seconds of extra time.
I just wanted to say I've been listening to you guys since you've been on the Bay Area. And
oh, geez. Well, how do you stand it? How are you not? Just fed up to the point where you're ready to just jump off the deep end, go to the end of your rope, and... I mean, Terry, what did I do to that lady? Did I do anything?
No, you just...
At least if it's warranted, and most of the time it is when people are complaining about me.
Right.
All right? But when on the few occasions where it's not justified to be angry with me, my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry, Nicole. I'm taking up your time. Yes, what can I do for you?
I have a really, really big problem. Our car
Oh, yeah. I got a really big solution.
my car got repoed. And
Oh, okay. That's not where I thought we were
I know
going.
you are. I know this is a long shot, and you're.
All right, listen to me. Terry, it's a lot of bad situations going around, and you know your problems just get amplified around the holiday season. That can't help but happen. Everything gets magnified so many times over when we're in the full swing holiday mode. All emotions are a little bit more extreme. The sad emotions, if she would have gotten her car repoed in like June, she would have been able to roll with the punches. But Nicole's having a tougher time knowing that all the Christmas caroling's going on and all the beautiful Christmas music is out there, and yet all she can think about is her car being repossessed.
Yeah.
Why don't you call tomorrow and we'll see what we can do about it, all right?
I appreciate it.
Until then, you can MySpace me.
Okay.
Wow.
That's easy.
Take care. She'll call tomorrow. We'll see what we can do about it, Terry.
All right.
Well, I can tell you right now, we can do nothing about it.
Oh.
But she'll call tomorrow and see what we can do about
There
it.
you go. Perfect.
Yes, we'll all be on the lookout for Nicole's car until then. Anyone sees Nicole's car, call me.
And who's the bank?
Don't call that. Don't call that wench, Terry. Doesn't like to have her day interrupted.
Right.
She was kind of nosy, though. If that was the person that worked at my job, I'd be a little upset. Just
who the
put me
hell
through,
is she as far as being the gatekeeper of all the employees? I don't even know who she was or who she worked for or where she's at. I didn't say anything to her. I just passed the phone along, honey. But no, everyone's got to be a nosy bunny.
Yeah.
Everyone has to find out what's going on. Nobody can mind their own business. And you see where it gets them. Now she's committed to writing letters, and she can't back out of that now. She can't decide, I don't feel as angry about the situation anymore tomorrow. No, you're in too deep, lady. Now you got to follow through. I hope you don't lose your gusto. Okay. Okay.
The T-Man Show.